Oh gosh darn it. Hold on. I have once again forgotten to put up the actual game. Here we go. That's better. Alrighty. And we'll go here. There we go. That's better. Alrighty. Hi. uh, I hope everyone's doing well. I have not touched Soul of Sovereignty Prelude Chapter 2. I'm excited to do so. I've heard many good things about it. Everyone that's played it has been like, "This is so awesome!" And I'm like, damn, I kind of want a slice of that pie. Yeah. And then the creator themselves was like, "You better play it soon, or I'm gonna start posting spoiler characters." And I was like, alright. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, alright. You got me. What else am I doing with my Thursday? Is it Thursday? What else am I doing with my Thursday? So, yeah. I drank some coffee, so I think I should be okay, set? I don't know. I'll see how far I get. Yeah, I'm excited. We're purple for some reason. I'm not sure why. I opened up the 1.0 file that I still have because I'm lazy and I didn't delete it. And I was like, wow, this is noticeably different. I was like, is this different? And then I checked, and yeah, the other one was orange. The other menu was orange. It has like a different flower. So, you know, well, I guess we'll see what that's all about. I don't know. This is, Oh, you know what? The other one had one thing, and this has two. And you know, chapter 1 and chapter 2. I'm good. I'm so good at this fucking symbolism shit, bro. Yeah. This is a joke, but I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if it'll be in. I wonder if we'll see like an explanation of it. But yeah, I'm excited to see what is gonna happen. Oh, let me like make this a little bit bigger. I've noticed it is not filling up the screen. Is buffering a little. I think it's fine now. It's probably fine now. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that looks good. Alright. Oh, okay. Well, I got a shit ton of water with me, so I'm ready to read. Yeehaw. Last we left off, Izme had some fucking crazy-ass power trip, and then they went Team Rocket style blasting off somewhere. Yeah. After this. So, chapter 2. Beep boop. Oh my god. Kind of exciting. Yo! Do you remember? The 21st night of September? Yeah. Sorry. Okay. I'm not trying to take it seriously. You know, on this channel, you know, I try to take everything as seriously as I can. Okay. Ooh. You remember? The vents were open that day, letting the wind pass through. Oh, so we're having a flashback thing, huh? Real wind, not the stuff they normally churned out to keep the people from going crazy. Ah, okay. This was the wind that lived and breathed, that I could swear blew my hair into my face on purpose. The sound of it took me to places I could never imagine seeing with my own eyes. I didn't totally understand why, but I kept coming back to the roof on ventilation days. But that particular day, the teacher saw me, and I learned we weren't actually supposed to be going up on the roof. Dangerous. I got detention, which I didn't take too well. I was a good student. I could handle teasing, rumors, even being alone, as long as I didn't disappoint anyone. That was different. 30 minutes in a room I'd never seen the inside of before. I put on my bravest face and opened the door. Who is this? It was meant to be a quiet place to reflect. Prayer was encouraged, never required. But how could I do anything else? Oh, whoa, hi, God. Oh, whoa, oh, religion. Something's happening. This kind of creepy, bro. This kind of creepy, bro. You got, like, 2 eyes here and, like, here, right? And then you got, like, wings coming out of your head. This is some be not afraid shit. What's happening? You look beautiful, don't get me wrong. You look beautiful, like, objectively, but, like, what's, what are you using all them eyes to stare at me for, bro? What's happening? Oh. His image? Oh, capital H? Shit. Yeah, this is... Yeah, okay. The second I entered the room, my eyes were glued to his image, larger than life on the wall. His gaze, too sacred for our sight, pierced the veiling hands and fell squarely on me. Hold on, this music is really nice. Hold on. I love, like, how eerie it sounds, you know? Like, obviously, like, it's reverent and beautiful, but also kind of eerie, and I like that. Like, you're definitely not just supposed to be, like, you know, like, oh my god, yay! You're not supposed to be, like, cheery about it, but, like, also, like, it's, like, the kind of shock and wonder and awe, I guess, people feel, like, the type of, like, yeah, like the reverence, I guess, yeah. Like, just you would feel, when facing something greater than yourself, maybe? I don't know. Okay. At least if I were to compare it to something. It's like whenever I go to, like, a giant monument or, like, a structure that's, like, fucking huge and meant to make you feel, like, smaller, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. This is what I'm, like, thinking of. Very nice music. Very nice visuals. Okay. His gaze, too sacred for our sight, pierced the veiling hands and fell squarely on me. He knew how afraid and upset I felt, how harsh I thought my punishment was, and he sympathized with me. But was it so simple? Was going up to the roof the only wrong I'd done? I stood before him, dumbfounded and defenseless. The layers of my heart fell away one by one. I could hear a jumble of my own thoughts echoing in my head. What had I been so obsessed with? The wind that lived and breathed. What did that even mean? Places I could never imagine seeing. The outside? The rotting world we'd been saved from? I lived in safety and comfort, in the loving embrace of the Almighty. And I daydreamed about going out into the dead wilderness? What was wrong with me? Oh, wow, this is... Oh, What's going on here, buddy? Oh. Sudden, like, I don't know. Is this, like, fanaticism I'm gonna be seeing? Like, is this, like, the birth of fanaticism? Like, what is this? what's going on, buddy? This is... Like... Is this, like, an entirely new, like, character narration? I was wondering who this was. I don't know if they said at the start, but, like, is this new character person? Like, what's happening? What is this? What is this? What are we seeing? Like, now I know damn well Loic doesn't fucking think like this, you know? And I don't think Yzma would not to be lesbian about this, but I don't think she would let herself be swayed by a man. I don't know, maybe, I don't know, IDK, I don't know, that's IDK, I'm sorry. My lip trembled, my fists clenched. Disgust welled up in me, but the thought of crying was worse. Interesting. If anyone deserved to cry, shouldn't it be the one whose love I'd thrown away? And yet, he smiled at me. Softly, patiently waiting for me to go to him. That's what paintings do, baby girl. Me. Who's me? Please. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. You know what's in my heart. I try my best, but I'm weak, and... Tears blurred my vision. I blinked them away. and with clear eyes, met a smile that hadn't changed. That's what pictures do, baby. Go away! Ah, we're too close! We're too close! We're too close! Oh, that's not eyes, I guess. That's, like, jewelry. Okay. Interesting that it's on the ring finger and I guess the pinky. My only knowledge of, like, jewelry on the ring finger is rings, you know, when you get married. So I'm not sure if this is meant to be anything specific or just, like, rule of cool. Does look very nice, though. Beautiful, handsome, like, man, you know. So, yeah, wow. He still waited. A sick feeling spread through my stomach, and I knelt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was imagining things. I was letting the voice in. But that isn't what I want. I want to live in your vision. I want to be remade, so please. He continued to wait. What was it? What hadn't I done? My breath grew short and frantic. The world around me started to spin. What is your school, bro? Like, what school is this that has this? Finally, the thought struck me to look elsewhere for the source of his disappointment. Behind you? Who dat? And for the first time, I saw you there. You leaned with your back against the wall, looking at him. Oh, looking at nothing, ignoring him. How can you just stand there? The words spilled out. I barely even heard myself shouting. You just lifted your eyebrows at me. You know you don't have to do all that, right? What? We're in here for 28 more minutes, then we can go. Praying isn't gonna pass the time any faster. It had only been 2 minutes? That's embarrassing as fuck! Oh my god! I'm not trying to pass the time. I want to make things right with him. What did you do? That's for him to judge. Wasn't gonna judge, just curious. Hey, well, wanna know why I'm here? This is me. They caught me on the scaffolding again. I mean, they'll throw the book at me for any reason, but that was today's. The scaffolding? Like, on the outside, yeah. That's... what? Why? Isn't that dangerous? Have you ever felt the wind out there? Is this Yuri? Is this gay? No, I can't do this to every 2 girls that interact. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Have you ever felt the wind out there? It's nothing like the inside. Once you really feel it, you never get over it. At least, I haven't. I can't breathe sometimes when I think about living here forever. That's why, as soon as I get the chance, I'm out. I stared in silence. Man, I knew it. You are cool. Sorry? Me? You haven't rolled your eyes. If you think I'm crazy, at least you're being nice. I'm kind of here for the same reason as you. What? Whoa, for real? The wind is different. It really is. I just like to breathe it in. Sometimes I swear I can even... In the corner of my eye, I saw the builder's smile turn cold. Never mind. What? No, don't look at him. Forget his stupid face. I flinched. He's not... Don't say that. Okay, sorry. You can look at him if you want. Or... You... Is this... Sorry, I feel like I got punched in the gut by, like, the spirit of homo. Or... You could look at me. You walked around opposite the image so that I'd face away to follow. I was nauseous. My heartbeat pounded in my ears. But I did follow you. Cute! Aw! Nice smile! Very cute. And you smiled, big and bright and fearless under the builder's gaze. I didn't realize it then. But oh my god! Whoa! 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 I'm Hime Joshing out, bro. I didn't realize it then. But that smile healed me more than his ever had. This is so fucking gay, bro. Oh, but cute. 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 What happens to this person? Does she, like, die? Like... Very cute. Oh, baby. Oh, so we toxic now. Is this what the kids call toxic, Yuri? Girl. When did I start hating you for it? Damn. No, don't. The Beast? Who's the beauty? Is there a beauty? Damn. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just heard, like, the drums and, like, instinctively started, like, bopping and... There are no stories about the Builder's rise to power. His faithful... Oh, it's Yzma time. Okay! His faithful hands would tell you he was always a god. That he created the world and everyone in it. A well-meaning, holy idiot with no clue what mortal life was like. No wonder the mosaic was the best he could do. Damn, girl. Maybe if I looked at it that way, I'd be playing the part of a hero. Too bad I know better. What does that mean? Oh my! Yeah, that's right. This is like at the end of the first chapter. The Sovereignty. The power to reshape the world. A legend that eluded even the mosaic's so-called greatest treasure hunter. And it was mine. Everything I could dream of was mine. Until it wasn't. You have not yet realized the fullness of your vision nor manifested it by your works. Until you overcome the remaining trials, you must continue to walk the earth as a human. Now, a second trial awaits in the remains of Ericist. Ericist, some ruined capital. Loic knew the name. According to him, we'd arrive on foot in 2 days. A little persuasion made it one day with no breaks. What is the orange for? Now, the sun sets beside us on a worn-down mountain path. Below us, a valley of thick fog, like endless nothing. Oh, you know, maybe it's like that's right, because she turned into fucking orange juice ghost. Yeah, is that like is the orange like her, like, powers? Her being like, haha, obey me. Is that what that was? Yeah, she went orange juice ghost, and then she went back to normal. Yeah. Interesting. Is that what that was? No breaks. Oh, wait. Oh, so she forced him to walk through the night without... Bro, girl, come on. Man, be nice to him. Good way of showing her lack of caring for him, I guess. Tired already. Oh, mama, women. Yo, beautiful women. Beautiful women. He's been lagging behind long enough by now that I have to raise my voice. I catch a flash of exhaustion on his face before he sweeps it under the usual smile. A bit. Whatever godly stamina that sovereignty has blessed you with seems to have skipped over me. But we're making good time. Perhaps we can spare an hour or so to rest? I asked for a yes or no, not an itinerary. Now keep walking before I make you crawl. As you wish. And then a little bow. And that's it. Girl, be nice to your manservant! You know what? I've decided I am tired of... Be nice to him! Be nice to him! This is a very good way of, like, showing her selfishness, though. I do like it. Like, you know, writing-wise, yeah. You know what? I've decided I am tired of walking. Carry me. This makes him pause, like he's unsure he's heard me right, but we both know there's no mishearing. Soon enough, he stoops slowly down to offer his back. Damn, this is kinda... Ooh. This is kinda... Damn. Like... Damn. Okay, alright. Damn, she's kinda... Bro. Okay. Alright, off we go. You know you're not fooling anybody with that fake cheer, right? He laughs, barely. You yourself warned me not to expect sympathy, Ismay. If you'd prefer I begged for it now, you need only say the word. Ooh. Oh! Now, I'd like to say the amount of heavy lifting I did at the shop would surprise you. On a better day, I might manage like this a while longer. Sadly, between the lack of sleep and all of yesterday's excitement, I think we've discovered my physical limit. So, with apologies, is he gonna drop her? Huh? Huh? Hey, shit! Did he collapse or drop her? Did they both take a tumble? Fog everywhere. I can barely make out the mosaic's shadow in the distance, past the slope we tumbled down from. Ha 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 ha! Yeah, you also have to, like... That's the thing about selfish people who like to lord over others. If you're not careful, you're gonna run your human resources into the ground. Literally in this case, I guess. But here's my witness, collapsed a few paces away. He didn't fall that hard, did he? Hey. No. If you die, I die, and I'm not going out like this. Girl, yeah, you have a lifelink, and you're, like, working him to the bone? Are you stupid? Are you stupid? Girl! Get up. That's an order. Your concern touches the heart. And you may rest assured your immortality is in no danger if I can just have a minute to catch my breath. Fine. Shame on me for expecting my sworn servant to get a little exercise for his god. What happens when I order you to do something you really don't want to do? Such as? Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say, is she gonna tell him to kill someone? Oh, I don't know. Kill somebody? Because you'll want a more capable man for the job, I think. But I've already told you I'm not convinced by that kind of talk. Even without hearing the full truth, I believe you're searching for kindness. And you're just as worthy of it as anyone. Bro, you cannot... The cope is crazy. Like, I know she's got a purpose. And it's not like, you know, she doesn't have, like, sympathetic traits, probably. But, like, brother, you know that she's, like... I mean, like, I'm sure she has something, right? Like, something that's up. But, like, also, like, bro, no. No. Also, love the sprite for her. Love her gems. Love it. Love the jewelry. She looks very nice, very beautiful. I love women. Yes. Please. Well, however I'm choosing to look at it, the decision's been made. No going back now. Even if I might do some things differently, give it a second chance. But while we're on the subject, there's something I've been meaning to ask since we entered into this relationship together. Why are you phrasing it like that? Shoot. What is your vision for the Sovereignty? What kind of world will you create with it? A world for me. What else? But, like, what does that mean? Yes, I imagine any sovereign hopeful would say the same. My question is more what that looks like exactly. Oh, reclining on a throne, naked servants feeding me little fruits. That kind of thing. I'm only encouraging you to give it some thought. After all, the voice seemed to think your vision had a ways to go yet. If nothing else, have you considered the lives of ordinary people under your rule? Other than the naked servants, I mean. You can have a thong if you're feeling modest. A benevolent god indeed. But let's cut the shit. What kind of world are you hoping I'm hoping for? Come again? I can believe that you saved me because you felt bad or whatever, that's fine. What I don't buy is that a smart guy like you wouldn't be looking for a way to make it worth his while. You say I'm worthy of kindness. In other words, if you're nice to me, you'll be able to call in a favor once I'm in charge. So let's hear it. In fact, I'll take a wild guess. Your kid, right? Aw. For better or worse, I've signed away my life. Am I wrong to hope it was for the better? So you admit it. You misunderstand. I mean to save my daughter with or without your help. I was already prepared to manage without. But if the sovereignty does fall into your hands, there's one favor I think you'll be inclined to grant me. Oh? Now this I've got to hear. Oh? Ismay, when I watched you rise from the temple as a god in all your glory, I was truly, deeply afraid. But as you issued your challenge to the shield, to the mosaic itself, a part of me rejoiced. That tower is the only home I've ever known. Within its walls lie the dearest treasures of my heart. And yet, well, like a long explanation short, I have a good feeling that you and I share more common ground than you think, my fellow heretic. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Not such a good boy. Okay. Or maybe he... I mean, I can't imagine Loic is evil. Like, look at this guy. He's like a little poodle. Like, a big poodle, I guess. I'm sorry. Do you hear that? Helicopter? What? Helicopter? Now I do. The slow approach of a propeller. Ugh. I don't need the headlights blaring through the mist to confirm my first thought. I know a shield SV when I hear one. Help is on the way! Please remain calm! Great. The pilot makes a sloppy landing and rushes out to greet us. Oh! She's cute. Is she the fanatic? Are you two alright? I heard a scream and... oh my goodness! You're her! She falls to her knees on the spot. Please have mercy, I'll do anything you want! Oh, how cute. Bro, she's eating this the fuck up! Oh my god, like... This face is good, okay? This is a good face. And then, like, that's really good. I really like this expression. Like, she's savoring the fucking moment. Like, bro, dude, nice expression, nice expression, nice expression. And what do you think you can offer a god? Get up. Maybe there's something you can do for my mortal deadweight. Sure enough, the SV's packed with supplies. A blanket, a radiator, first aid stuff. Most importantly for my witness, a few pitiful rations. You're a human too, so like you gotta eat too, don't you? Thank you, truly. Fail. Fell? That's like the like fail? Yeah, like is this like fail? Like I'll go with that thought, yes. Don't mention it. And you? Wait, do gods eat? I've never hosted one before. If you don't mind my asking, we've met, haven't we? Very briefly at the lamplight. Yeah. Ah, Felicia. Felicia. Okay. Felici? Barrett. Yeah. Felici Ferret. Fell for short. Loa guard. Pleased to meet you properly, Miss Ferret. Is it Ferret or Ferret? Likewise. But really, this is our third time crossing paths. You'll have to forgive me, I only know the one other. You wouldn't remember the first time since, well, you were unconscious, outside the Hollow Temple. I brought you back to Tarn. Really? Then I've fallen further into your debt. Not at all. I'm just happy to help. She sits there. Oh, she sits there, staring into her lap for a while. Since we've run into each other like this, can I ask what happened at the temple? But I can't imagine you missed it. A towering deity struck down your superior's ship in plain view. This is like the most amicable sit-down with an enemy ever. Like... Well, yes, but... I mean, before that, when the temple lit up, was anyone else there? It's you, isn't it? You're the fanatic. Oh, yeah, alright. It is you. You were the fanatic at the start. Maybe a woman about my age with short hair. And she would have had a cape tied around her shoulders, too. Aw. The two of you were there, so I figure you might know. What were you doing there the first time, when you found Loic? And in general, when you met at the lamplight second time? Quick question. Where are we? What? The middle of nowhere, on a path to some ruins no one's cared about in 50 years. Does that about sum it up? More or less. I don't... Great, because I'm having a hard time believing a rookie OS patrol just happened to run into us here. Ooh. You know the whole shield is looking for me. I liked your little rescue act, but you didn't mistake us for random travelers. You've been following us. So, what's the plan? Let's say I know this girl you're asking about. If you were hoping a first aid kit and a cereal bar would get me to tell you anything, you're not going to cut it as a cop, hon. You're right. That's why I quit. I stole the SV, all my equipment, and just ran. After Langley destroyed the temple, when he knew that someone could still be inside, Please, I just want an answer. I want to know what happened to my friend. I need to know Nino's still okay. Nino? No, it couldn't. Is that your... I also like the sprite, like, changing, because she, like, notes his, like, face, you know? So you really do know her. She's someone who means a lot to me, and it's my fault If there's any chance she's alive, that's all I want to know, please. She went inside. No. Don't tell her a thing. He flashes me a wounded look, then closes his eyes. I'm very sorry, Miss Ferret. Believe me when I say I hope for Nino's safety with all my heart. That's his girl, isn't it? Like, the way that's, like... And it's been some time since he sent her off to, like, boarding school, right? Oh my god. He sent his girl off to a religious boarding... Is that what that is? Oh my god. I feel like it's her, right? Like, I don't know if he has any, like... Like, it's a girl younger than him. Like, I can't imagine how else he would, like, have a connection with someone like that, I guess. I don't know, maybe it'll surprise me, but... What? Then... that's it? Mr. Ard, with how she talked about you, I thought... She said you saved her life. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's not his daughter. Okay. But now you won't help me find her? All it takes is for this false god to say no? Oh, now I'm false? Sooner than you think, I'll be the only god. Mr. Ard here is just ahead of the curve. And he's a very loyal follower. Too bad for you. You... Oh, okay. She draws her weapon. That's more like it, rookie. Too bad it's still not getting you any answers. You can't kill me. She stares me down for a few seconds, obviously having second thoughts. Then her aim jumps to my side. I realize Loic has raised his palms to offer peace. Stupid! Then what about him? The look on my face spurs her on. You care if he dies, don't you? Miss Ferret, please calm down. I'm not asking for a lot, right? You don't need to do this. It's not like I want to, but you're not giving me a choice. Why won't you just tell me? What else am I supposed to do? Sleep. What? Panicked, she steadies her aim. But she must feel the air softening as he speaks. I can tell even before seeing the dim light pinned at his waist, swaying with the steps. He lays a hand on hers and says again, his voice calm and clear, "You've done enough, Belle. Sleep." Looking lost, she breathes half a question before her knees give out. Oh. See, if I were her, I would have just shot you. If only. What flower was that? Hey, Feather, but give me a moment, please. He's knelt down beside her, rifling through the pages of his notebook. What, you're not done? That was too sudden. She'll suffer if I leave her like this, likely even more when she wakes. Who cares? I do. Please, just one moment. Now that I look at this girl, she really is struggling. Clenching her brow, still breathing a mile a minute. Nice music. I say this like every other, track, but... yeah, this is nice. The flower Lelk picks out is another mystery to me. Something white. As it comes alive, bathing in her light, he brushes her hair away from her eyes, then lightly cradles her head in his hands. He talks to her in that warm, soft tone. I can't make out the words. Her ragged breathing slows, and the creases in her brow start to fade. Finally, something close to a smile shows on her face. She's dreaming about cookies. Yay. All right, there we are. Did you have to do it like that? Like what? Nothing. You're not gonna pass out again, are you? You sound like shit. He winces with laughter. Unkind, but true. I can't advise you to depend on me for any more magic until I've properly rested. Lucky us to have stumbled into such a lovely campsite. Wait, here? With the cop? Formerly. And fast asleep, as you can see. Until she wakes up. Not for some hours, at least. And I assume you'll be awake to keep an eye on her either way? Ha ha ha! I wouldn't have gone to all the trouble of tracking him down if I didn't need him. And I'd already be an Ericist by now if I didn't need him alive. But still, what the hell? Whatever. Thank you, Isme. Good night. Yay, he gets 3 hours of sleep! Ooh, pretty good so far. Here, take him. Huh? Oh. Oh! Oh my god, this is gay! Yo! Bro, alright. I thought, okay, I was like, there's, oh, okay, alright. Let's go! These bitches gay! Good for them! Let's go! Yes! Oh my god. I am rewarded for my efforts. Oh, honestly, considering it's like DG, I guess it makes sense that, yeah. I mean, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, please. Alright, silly me. Doubting myself, please. This is so... oh my god, is this like... baby gay? Oh, cute. Huh? Go on. Thank you? Yeah, so... Yeah, so... you don't feel anything, right? Huh? No? Man. I knew it was a dud, but I had to try it. It's just blushing too? Oh. Oh wait, hang on, yeah. I never checked this. Oh, this was the... I think? Was this? Was this the flower that was on the menu in the previous game? fire, perennial popular in the mosaic for its vivid, hardy flowers. Historically loved by a queen of the pre-mosaic nation of Pals, whom it was given its name. Give unto us a single ember and blinding spark to open the dawn. Ah, Lois commentary! I almost called him Lois. Lois. The Policia is a textbook example of how meanings tend to shift with color. Flowers run the gamut between gold and deep red. The former conveying feelings of warmth and comfort, while the latter evokes the power of wild, destructive flame. Okay. Mundanity. A perennial herb with sunny yellow flowers. Though generally considered a weed, the common dandelion possesses significant medicinal and culinary value. I'm eating these fucking flowers! Word without wit, wind without breath, feather among the flock. It's somewhat rare for phaic meanings to align with the popular perception of a flower, but as in this case. Oh, with the popular perception of a flower, as in this case. Really, the dandelion is anything but mundane. But I'll admit that the shift in reputation makes it a bit easier to work with. Accent Rose. Oh, so this is... That's totally this, right? Like, totally, right? That's totally what this is, right? Physical mending, that which is broken, set right. An ancient cultivar selected for its purity of meaning, distinguishing it from the vast majority of modern garden roses. Its resistance to cold made it attractive to the early settlers of Tarn. I am brought under, brought within. I am made and remade. It's something of a miracle that the accent rose has endured this long, let alone managed to gain some popularity within the mosaic. It is frequently mistaken for the tower rose, another common hybrid with which it shares some ancestries. But I find that the disparity and nuance between their meanings is minor enough to work around. Tanam, the divine aspect of truth. A flowering shrub with succulent leaves and deep magenta flowers. Due to the sunrose's low tolerance for the cold, ancient horticulturists employed magic. Due to its low tolerance for cold, okay. Ancient horticulturists employed magic to help it thrive in the harsh winters of Axon. I will get back to the story after I finish reading this. I just realized I suddenly hard cut in the middle of a really cute scene. Oh my god. Where you walk, sight of fame, let truth not hide. It would be reasonable to assume that the sunrose also represents the virtue of truth itself. But divorced from its religious context, it has no power at all. Some take this as undeniable proof of the existence of the aspects, but I think the reality is a bit more complicated than that. You've got this one. Oh, pretty! And this one. Is this what's on the menu? Wait, hold on. The meaning, hold on. Two may dwell as one. Oh. Okay. You don't feel anything, right? I feel shocked and embarrassed and flustered. No? Man, I knew it was a dud, but I had to try it. Huh? No, wait, seriously, huh? You know that research assignment? The one due next month? You're thinking about that already? Yeah, I picked my topic the day we got it, and you're looking at him. You mean... Oh... No! Oh my god! Ah! No! Oh my god. Oh my god. No! Please! Oh my god! No! Baby! No, honey. Dude, I feel so bad. Oh my god, I feel so bad for her. Fuck, bro. No! This is so cute. Fuck. Realize! Okay, sorry. You mean the flowers are for your project? Oh, the clouding over. Are her eyes getting teary? If they are, I swear to God. Oh. Okay. They're not. Okay. I was gonna get so fucking pissed. Not just flowers. I'm investigating flower language, one of the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. Oh my god, bro! Oh my god! Bro, oh my god, please! Nino! Nino, you big idiot. Flower language? Like, unrequited love and stuff? That's what everybody says! Here, just read the stupid pamphlet they gave me at that place. Oh, I'm screaming. I can't fucking believe this. In Primosaic Palace? Pelez. I'm gonna go with Pelez. Yeah. In Primosaic Pelez, flowers with particular meanings conveyed messages of love and longing from sender to recipient. Thinking of you. I pray for your happiness. My heart aches. All could be expressed with the right arrangement of blooms. In accent, people would come to ascribe far more varied meanings to their flowers. While some might strike us as bizarre today, did you know the pink hydrangea means underwear? Brother? Hello? When taken as a whole, Accendi flower language is beautifully nuanced and endlessly fascinating. Aww, cute! Aww. This is so cute! What the fuck? And then there's a glossary. Yellow roses for friendship. Aww. Friendship. We're gonna get you a girlfriend someday, Phil. Okay? It's okay. It's okay, girly. It's okay. It's okay! Yellow roses for friendship. Policias for regal beauty. Oh, there's the hydrangea underwear thing. It's so dumb, right? I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm not the one researching this stuff. Well, first of all, Accent invented flower language, and they weren't just using it to send love letters. What were they using it for? Everything. Marcel Mullen, here we go. Marcel Mullen wrote about it. He said it was the most powerful magic known to man. With the right flowers, sages. They call them sages. With the right flowers, sages. They call them sages. Could do anything. Healing the sick, taming the seas, moving mountains. That sounds scary. It sounds cool! Anyway, it was a total mystery. The temple expedition couldn't get off the ground for years because nobody knew how it worked. And then Marcel Mullen actually met a real living sage. Someone who could unlock the secrets of the ruins. And they still didn't find anything. Yeah, but that's just it. The sage disappeared. Mullen's last report said the excavation team came back short one person. What? You mean they, like, died? That's what I thought. But here, look at this. She handed me a magazine open to the cover story. A familiar actress smiled at me, arm in arm with her co-star. Are they doing a fucking documentary? Fifi LaCour? Oh, I didn't know she got married. Cute. Wait, the sage is Fifi LaCour? No! Read the article! I skimmed through the descriptions of her luxurious ceremony. Famous designers, elite chefs, way more celebrities than I cared about, all piled into that fancy new resort at the top of new construction. Then, weirdly, a whole section about the flowers. When he proposed, he didn't even say a word. I swear this is true. He gave me flowers on my birthday, and I figured it was a sweet thought. But when I looked at them, I just knew. It felt like everything he wanted to say flooded right into me, down to the letter. I was stunned. He'd planned to give a little speech and then surprise me with the ring, but I was sobbing yes before he got the chance. Fifi's unconventional proposal left such an impression that she insisted on hiring the same florist for the ceremony itself. Cute! But when we asked for a name, she played coy, wanting to protect her hidden gem from the spotlight. Bro. Oh, okay. You think this is the magic? I know it is. It's not exactly as mind-blowing as you made it sound. I was expecting her to say the flowers exploded. Oh, come on. You gotta admit there's something there. Fine, I guess. Anyway, I've been trying to track down this florist. Too bad Fifi didn't give you anything to go on. Right? And now there's like a million more shops jumping on the trend. I've been a dozen already. But I'm not giving up. Not till I see it for myself. Cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love gay people. Okay, I said like we're gonna get fellow GF, but like honestly, like Nino is like baby butch, right? Like, please. I don't know. IDK. I don't know. But I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. Look, people. Look with your own eyes. However tall the mosaic may climb, it remains only a tiny corner of the world as it used to be. And that world is all around us. Still. Right now. More than a memory. More than some trove of riches ripe for the plundering. Or the plunder. Yeah. The living, breathing world. But don't just take my word for it. Look. Ah, the celebrity? The celebrity? The celebrity? The celebrity? Okay. The cast to chapter 2. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Her name was right here this whole time. I'm so stupid, bro. Yeah, definitely not Nino. Bro, I'm stupid. The celebrity. Interesting. The heretic. Ah. I like the eyes following him. Let's hear the exalted. Beautiful women. The fucking bolts coming out of her fucking cleavage. Please. This is such a I'm hot and I know it pose. All right, girl. The penitent. The one girl. Oh. Once, a chance encounter and detention sparked a relationship that buoyed two unhappy girls for the remainder of their school years. For a while, even the mosaic's stale air smelled sweet. The fearless. Oh, don't look at him. Forget his stupid face. Nino Roche. Roche, yeah. A fiery young woman with a passion for the outer world matched only by her anger toward the builder. Though she and Fel were inseparable all throughout high school, they seem to have just drifted apart years ago. Following a brief stint at the Messenger, Nino went on to university. Why then was she last seen inside the Hollow Temple? Oh my god, is your girlfriend dead? I don't think she's gonna be dead, but like, bro. The request seemed easy enough, and despite the look on my daughter's face after the client had left, it wasn't too far to the ordinary. I had considered a number of approaches. Striped carnations. Your feelings overwhelm me. Yeah, so he was the fucking flower, like, arranger, right? Yeah. Sunflowers, daffodils. I take joy in my solitude. Pomegranate. If only I could. The more options I weighed, the less I could deny what I was doing. Flimsy euphemisms, every one. I was skirting around the obvious answer. The most direct expression of the client's feelings. How dare you? What? Eh? I sat alone in the workroom, watched by a crowd of scornful faces. What the hell? The arrangement itself was trivial. I could have let one of the new hires handle it, had I not feared wasting their effort. But I'd made my bed. Nothing else to do but try again. Hmm? Again, I traced the flower's form in my heart. I reflected on the client's seething words, and the meaning appeared to me. And when I made to lay my hand on it, I brushed a different memory, as one unwittingly touches a live wire. Concentration shattered. I watched another bouquet wither into uselessness. Is this the... Surely it's not, right? Just then a call from outside swiftly cleared the storm from my mind. Dad! Come in, honey. Is something wrong? There's a weird customer asking too many questions. Don't say it like that. I mean, she's asking about magic, the serious stuff. In her voice rang a note of conspiratorial excitement she'd barely attempted to hide. Uh-huh. And is our visitor representing the shield by any chance? I don't think so, but she's really intense. And Sammy is so useless. Be nice to Sammy, please. He's too nervous. Everything he says just makes her more suspicious. I'm sure he's doing his best. Let's give him a break. I took a moment to check the flowers clipped to my apron, all in order, before heading out to the floor. Samson had been with us at least a year by then. My first full-time hire. His open warmth made him an excellent clerk, but really I could leave just about anything to him but the magic. Lelia, somewhat resistant to changes around the shop, would not fully warm to him for a few more years. She quietly retook her seat, obscured by a vase at the edge of the register counter, from which she could comfortably judge both Sam and this new threat. The confrontation had stalled by the time I entered. Sam stood anxiously at the counter, looking anywhere but at the impatient young visitor. At last he met me with great relief. Oh, Mr. Ard! Whew! Oh, cute. I think this young lady has some questions for you? So I hear. Thank you, Sam. Then I took notice of the visitor. A girl seemingly only a few years older than my daughter. A confident smile spread wide across her face at my approach. Well, good morning. Hey there! You the boss? I am. Is there something I can help you with? Yeah, matter of fact, I think you might be just the guy I'm looking for. Then I hope I don't disappoint you. Please, go on. See, I'm researching the flower of magic language. Jesus Christ. See, I'm researching the magic of flower language. That's what you do here, right? It certainly is. After all, expressing our hearts to one another is a kind of magic. Yeah, okay, but I'm talking about something way bigger than that. Real magic. I read that in ancient Axon, people used flowers to do things we couldn't even dream of today. Legendary world-shaking stuff, miracles even. Wow. And to think, I wasted all these years making centerpieces out of them. Come on, I know you know what I'm talking about. Worn down somewhat, I tried warning. I'm afraid I don't have a clue. What God-fearing Mosean would? What's there to be afraid of? What's he gonna do? Who cares if he doesn't like the old world? It's not like he can stop us from talking about it. A brief silence passed. She was young. And hey, it's too late to play dumb anyway. I already know this isn't a normal flower shop. Is that so? Well, yeah. The big guy over there freaked out as soon as I asked about magic. Sorry, boss. I think the apologies clinches it, Sam, but that's alright. I mean... You gotta fire this guy, bro. You have got to fire this dude. Oh my god. You have got to get a new hire. You need to get rid of Samson. Oh my god. This was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, look. Me too. Me too, girl. See, I knew it. So, oh man, I have so many questions. Did you work with Marcel Mullen? To be honest, those days were so long ago that I hardly remember them now. Huh? I mean, it was kind of a big deal. You'd be surprised, but people forget. Sometimes even what's foremost in our minds, like fresh footprints in the snow. The visitor scoffed. Thea watched me closely. If you don't believe me. But haven't you ever gone somewhere and completely lost track of why? Nope. Got a mind like a steel trap. That's youth talking. Me, I'm always forgetting the most important things. He's just like me for real. Greg here can back me up. Greg, please! true. I was hoping you would chime in, Sam. I don't know, boss. I don't know. I'm real vulnerable right now. Kindly, the stranger laughed. Leah too, and a bit more than she'd meant, for she shrank back into hiding when her voice drew a curious glance from the friend she'd yet to meet. Alright, that does it for the comedy segment. Let's move on. Is there anything else I could do for you today?
Oh yeah, wait. There was something I wanted to ask about.
Flowers, hopefully? I'm not sure I'm qualified to answer much else.
Yeah, I guess.
Wonderful. True to our name, we at The Messenger favor our arrangements with purpose. We prioritize meaning over aesthetics, but of course, we can accommodate any preference from you or your loved one. Do you happen to have a recipient in mind? Someone to whom you'd like to express a certain thought? Oh! Okay, we're back. We are so back. We are so back. We are so back. We're so back, you guys. Guys, we're so fucking back. Oh my god. Fel, you got a chance. You got a chance. You got a chance. Yo, I'm so happy, yo. Oh my god. We got a chance. It better be her. It better be her. It better be her. It better be her. It better be her.
Well, there's...
Life is good. Life is so good, you guys. Never kill yourself. Oh, but wait, they had like a fucking falling out, so like, But we're enjoying it for now. We'll enjoy this for now.
Well, there's this one girl who makes me laugh and listens to me talk about anything, even if it weirds her out. And she's really pretty, too.
Oh, baby gaze. Oh my god. Baby gaze. Cute. Ugh, what the hell?
And she's the best friend I've ever had, so she makes me want to do my best, I guess, you know?
I should have written a letter, huh? That sucked. Not at all. One moment. Oh my god! Let's go, Loic! Let's go! Aww. I might have sent her away empty-handed on a different day, but I appreciated the diversion, however brief. Sincere affection. A very welcome break from the order I'd left on my table. Yeah, who the fuck asked you to send flowers that say kill yourself? What the fuck? Apologies for the wait. Here you are, for the one who brings you joy.
Whoa! You did that so fast! And it looks so nice! Thanks! Wait, how much?
On the house.
Whoa, really? Thanks so much!
And so the stranger left with a dazzling smile, having fully abandoned the matter that brought her to us. You should have charged her for that. My god, the world's youngest accountant! Where did I go wrong? Whatever. Thus rewarded with the look I adored, I'd have happily forgotten of everything else. Oh my god. Yet I couldn't ignore the dark cloud over my assistant. Chin up, Sam. We're alright. Yeah, sorry for the trouble. Don't be. I should have prepared you. And after the article, I'm relieved it wasn't an inspector. Next time, don't hesitate to call for me. You got it. Briefly passing the shop's side windows, the young visitor exchanged another cheerful wave with me before slipping out of sight. Ah, young love. At the time, I expected her interest to fade long before the charm on her memory would, as was often the case with the casually curious. Complacency on my part, I admit. I'd yet to learn that Nino's was no casual curiosity. Hey, time to wake up.
You've slept enough, right?
I couldn't say, honestly. Has something happened?
Yeah, the sun came up and I'm tired of waiting. Get in.
She gives the side of Fell's survey vehicle a loud slap as she heads around to the pilot's seat. I realize I'm not going to talk you out of this. What, stealing a stolen SV? Really? Stranding this woman in the wilderness, I meant. Not my problem. Get in. Having left myself no room for resistance, I obey. Felicie stares only barely, still enfolded in a joyful dream. I must take some solace in knowing I've offered her the only kindness I can. She's dreaming about her high school sweetheart. Oh my god. Aerial survey vehicles were a more common sight in the old days. Of course, the stated purpose of the Outer Shield remains unchanged. To protect the Mosaic from external threats. But back then, average patrolmen often rescued would be explorers who wandered too far off the beaten path. As the number of wanderers dwindled, so too did the daring rescues. At her age, I doubt Officer Ferret would have seen enough excitement in the field to earn this rickety SUV its scars. But at least one mark is hers. A lone photograph taped over one of the flight displays. Isme coos sarcastically before flicking it out of her way. At least leave it with her! She takes us into the air, with surprising ease, almost nonchalant. It's definitely a picture of the two of them. Bro. Clearly, this is not her first time piloting a shield vehicle. Meanwhile, I rescue the photograph. Aww. Man. At least give her the photo. Homophobic Isme. It really was Nino. What? Oh, right, you knew this kid. Yes. I had the privilege of employing her for a few months. In a word, fearless. Her best and worst quality, to be completely honest. But we were all happier for her presence. She wanted more than anything to become an explorer. When the world moved on, her fascination only burned brighter. The first time we'd met, she'd tracked me down looking for answers on the so-called Hollow Temple, meaning she was after the Sovereignty. I would say her ambitions fell short of yours. You two might have one point in common, although her religious upbringing was a bit more ordinary. So, what? Ran away from home? Ran into the Sovereignty's hall and got herself skewered? Oh, Isme. We know what's on the other side of that gate, and her girlfriend wasn't there to bring her back to life. You do the math. Girlfriend! Focusing on the wrong things, I'm sorry. We aren't entirely sure that Felicie saw Nino enter the gate at all. Whatever helps you cope. Seeing no future in which the survey vehicle is reunited with its pilot, I find a place for her photo in the pages of my notebook. It's all I can do. Aww. Seat of splendor carved in stone, shaded by boughs of gold. So the poet wrote of Ericist, Accent's ancient capital. The early Phaimic priests settled there for its abundant rains, which yielded many precious flowers. Actually, let me check the menu now. Now that we've read through that section, we can look at Loic's new... Yeah. The great Marcel Mullen's most famous expedition made little progress before he enlisted the aid of a young scholar intimately familiar with the accenty art of flower reading. At his own request, this consultant's name was never made public. His shop is shuttered indefinitely while he seeks a miracle for his ailing daughter. By extraordinary circumstances, Loic has come to the service of Isme, standing witness to her bid for the sovereignty. However little their philosophies align, they are united in their desire to end the Builder's reign. What happens when I order you to do something you really don't want to do? Beautiful women! I'm in love with you! The would-be sovereign cast unceremoniously back to Earth after her fleeting ascension. By the devotion of her witness, she enjoys near immortality and has neither eaten nor slept in all her time at his side. Okay. Ismay seems uninterested in discussing her past, having alluded only to religious family and dangerously high places. Yeah, okay. Pious Hand and former Outer Shield patrolled the devastated by Commander Langley's destruction of the Hollow Temple. Hailing from a line of proud officers, Fel was bound for the Shield before she had even once considered her own wants. Left alone, she may never have considered them at all. And she wants Nino. Aww. Religious and an officer? Damn. Merely Famic priests settled there for its abundant rains, which yielded many precious flowers. With the sword lily, the great cleaving, with the wild sword lily, the great cleaving, they shaped the mountains into their dwelling. Hybridization refined the meaning over time, enabling greater feats of architecture, more elaborate sculpture. At its height, Arrakist became a marvel of engineering that inspired awe from across the continent. Flower power! Now the seed lies barren, its splendor long eroded by the world-ending rain. After some few valuables had been collected by treasure hunters, Arrakist quickly fell back into irrelevance. Ismay looks over the ragged remains. Her face hardened to a scowl. Is this it? I wonder what you expected from my description of the place. You know I wasn't listening to any of that. Of course. This isn't Arrakist proper, at least not as I've seen it. Treasure hunters approached it from the north, nearest home. We've come around the south. Can't imagine why they didn't bother with this side. Marcel Mullen would have liked to. He never found what he believed was Arrakist's greatest secret. Is it the Sovereignty Deluxe, or should I tune out now? Unfortunately... Oh? The ground shudders, then lurches. From behind comes a scraping sound, a tremendous crash. And just as abruptly, all settles again into stillness. When we turn to look, When we turn to look, the parked SV is nowhere to be seen. Swallowed, I realize, by a massive rift. Well, I guess so. Yes, Sovereignty Deluxe. Clearly no act of nature. Oh. Exalted and witness, go forth. Eyes all aglow, Ismay peers over the edge into the depths. There lies Arrakist's legendary subterrane. The holy city beneath a city, prepared for us as if on a platter. Briefly, I considered what he would have given for such a view. How's that for service? Come on. Indeed, our guide has graciously provided a path down along the cliffside. Scalable with a good deal of care on my part, and very little on Ismay's. She hops down on instinct, apparently having taken to her new invincibility as a fish to water. At the deepest point, a great effigy carved upon the wall beckons us into a long, dark tunnel. Imagine she fucking loses her balance and falls on her face. Because, like, being immortal doesn't mean that, like, suddenly... You won't, like, die. But, like, I can imagine you won't necessarily, like, be super, like, you can still trip, right? You know? So, I don't know, girl. This isn't creepy. So... Humor me. If we're the first people to find this place, there's going to be treasure in here, right? Surely wealth pales before the promise of godhood, Exalted. It does. But until I get my godhood, why shouldn't I have a little spending money? Maybe you too, if you behave. You're very kind, but I get by. Not that you'd find much luck converting relics into spending money in this day and age. Wait, Ismay, stop. I point out what I've noticed. Set into the floor a few paces ahead, a brightly patterned tile. I can see the faint outline of flowers layered beneath its glassy surface. Traps, right? Yeah. Not decoration, I'm guessing. An anchor stone. As implied by the name, it's designed to anchor a very elaborate enchantment. I'll spare you the details, but suffice it to say, they aren't usually displayed like this except as a deterrent to intruders. You were saying it's going to curse me if I walk on it. It's not out of the question. And what's the worst a curse is going to do? Kill me? Is death the worst punishment you can imagine? You're gonna have to try a little harder than that. Love her expression! I'm not saying this to frighten you, Ismay, only to offer my experience. I've treated my share of unlucky grave robbers as it happens. The ones afflicted for only a few hours insisted they'd endured weeks of screaming agony. Oh. Sounds fun. To each their own. How'd you cure them? Primarily lavender, my old standby. It means peace, comfort, relief from anguish. Why do you ask? Because you're about to do it, right? Oh, is she about to push him onto it? Because you can just do that again. Let's go. Ease, mate. Ignoring me, she walks across the tile, then waits a moment, then shrugs rather dramatically. Alright. Oh my god, you hate being wrong. You hate it so much, you're gonna cry. Oh, yo. Yo. This is pretty good. I love that. That's pretty good. On the contrary, I've never been happier to be wrong. Anything that saves us the trouble of... Shit, what? Are you okay? You may be onto something, Ismay. Maybe I do hate being wrong. You motherfucker! Do 50 push-ups right now! Even absolute obedience only wrenches about 7 out of me. Bro! Yet, in truth, as I stepped onto the tile, I did feel something. Not pain, but a strange searching. As though I'd spotted a familiar face but forgotten the name. Before I could process it, before I could even wonder at it, the sensation had fled. Interesting. Oh, hi, man. Is that a tomato? Wow. This is a hell of a lot bigger than the last ruin. And hardly a ruin at all. In fact, Ismay, you'll recover the professor whose writings sparked your search for the Sovereignty. He theorized that this man was the last to wield it. Oh yeah? And who was he? Samsaray, the final king of Accent. Okay, Samsaray. Yeah. Samsaray, the final king of Accent. This place is a monument to his rule, or so I gather from the inscription. So you can read it? Oh, not a word of this formal stuff. It may as well be a different language from the Exendi I know. But the flowers carved into the frame paint a clear enough picture. We often see these 5 associated with royalty, each extolling the monarch's virtues. By this point, I expect Ismay to tire of my explanation and order me to move along. Instead, she stares up at Saray's image in total silence. Bet this guy was a real piece of work. I wonder what makes you say that. Just a hunch. That's a flower he's got, right? What is it? That is unmistakably a witch gaze. A mark of authority. I wonder, too, if it served as a symbol of his sovereignty. Wait, there's a flower that can give me the sovereignty? Then why are we wasting time with all this? No, I'm only suggesting that it was a visual metaphor here. A clear sign to the people of the time. Okay, what does it do? Pardon? I mean, if you did your magic thing with this flower, what would it do? It's a faulty assumption that every flower necessarily does anything, Ismay. Answer my question. To the best of my knowledge, then. It would make you super strong. Very pretty music, I must say. I've said that, like, word for word. Like, that was the last thing I said about, like, I swear. Water is so good, you guys. Let me drink a little bit more and then pour myself a refill. The art is, as always, on point as well. Yeah. I appreciate all, like, the CGs and, like, the specific, like, sprites and shit. It's really nice. It's really nice. A lot of effort put into this, of course. It is their baby. I liked the little scene where Yuzme was fucking grilling Loic after stepping onto the tiles. Yeah, that was pretty good. I liked it. I don't know if any scene is gonna top Gun for, like, in terms of, like, sheer shock for me, but this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Like, very good chapter so far. Okay, okay. Okay. I told you that the early priests settled in Erikist because its climate yielded many vital flowers. The most prized of these was the wild pansy, whose meaning in its purest form is essentially unrequited love. Oh, okay. You're shitting me. No. Earnest devotion refused by another. That meaning is the progenitor of the witch gaze. It was refined through cultivation over many years, revealing new complexities, deepening beyond description. The poet chose contempt. Shame as a bridle on the defiant. At a time when factions warred for control of Accent, the witch gaze rose to prominence as a tool of conquest. Unification was won not by military might, but the power to grind hearts and minds underfoot. Neat. Where do we get one? Of course. I'm supposed to be winning followers. This sounds like a pretty convenient way to go about it. But I can see you're just dying to tell me all the reasons I can't. Setting aside my hopefully obvious objections for a moment, it would be impossible. The witch gaze is a variety of garden pansy with a very specific, very rare coloration. The royals of Accent bred them with purpose. Obviously, we today do not. Right. So only this one color is any good? Most pansies bear less pointed meanings, far closer to the original love spurned. Although if you visited my shop, you'd find even the lesser varieties absent. Which brings me to the second flaw in your scheme, Yuzme. I can't read pansies. What do you mean you can't? It's the nature of my work to invoke emotion in many forms, some more complicated than others. I've attempted to incorporate common pansies into an arrangement before, but their meaning isn't compatible with me. Even at its weakest, it demands a certain mentality which I find disturbing. You're too much of a puss. As always, you have a way with words, but mine seem to have failed me here. Let me put it this way. Have you ever seen warmth in the builder's smile? Excuse me? Supposedly it's there. As someone who falls more than a bit shy of his vision, I've never been able to verify that myself. To me, it always appeared more like derision, a kind of mocking hatred which drove my younger self to dark places. Okay, damn, alright. Of course, I don't presume that you share my exact point of view, but when I speak of contempt as wielded by kings against their subjects, that is what I mean. You can be a real buzzkill, you know that? No, not at parties. They love me. I love this guy! I love this guy! Yuzme's interest mercifully runs dry, allowing us to return to the more pressing matter of her trial. Behind Saray's image, the path leads us to the heart of his monument. Oh. Slab. It looks shiny. And this room is green as fuck, bro. This... Well, everything points to it being a coffin, but it's the size of a bus, first of all. Befitting a king, I'd assume. Okay, so, like, size-wise, it's... Okay. Yeah, second of all, didn't you say he had the sovereignty? I said he might have. And there's a chance this place predated his rise to godhood. Bear in mind, tombs like these were constructed in the prime of life to the king's own specifications. Royals liked the idea that this kind of meticulous preparation ensured their comfort and rest. Easy ticket to heaven. Bet he didn't make it. To heaven, probably not. But rest awaits us all. What's the difference? I'd sooner ask you, Ismay. You almost went. Oh, you know, they have different hand gestures. His is going under, hers is going up. Yeah, it's cute. Almost. If there's an afterlife, I didn't get a sneak peek. Oh well, perhaps it's best left a mystery. The nature of the soul, of life after death. Even the greatest minds of accent barely understood these things. But on the far continent, as we— oh, shut up. I don't need the history lesson. Just tell me a ghost isn't about to pop out of its coffin. Who can say? Don't give me that. Amazingly, her voice has grown tense. I nearly give in to the temptation to comment before thinking better of it. Really, Ismay, I have no idea. But if His Majesty were lingering here, I'm sure he'd have made himself known by now. Why don't we try— What was that? Nice surprise, shock expression. There comes a snap through the air as if a seal has been broken and the coffin's lid slowly propels itself open. Hello? I'd be shitting myself. What the fuck? Ismay, you better ready your fucking— What? Huh? What? Interior crocodile alligator? I'm gonna— Hold on. Can I not go back? Ah, here we go. Yeah. What the fuck? They're a very pretty princess, you know. What are those flowers he's holding? Oh my. What the hell? Hi. Namie? What is this sudden, like, UI? Like, is this like a language he's speaking in? Namie? Oh, you're big! Namie? Is it you? It talks? No, you aren't her. Where is Namie? Please excuse us, we didn't mean to disturb you. It's staring. What'd you say? Did you piss it off? He's so cute! Oh my god! Look at the smile! Bro! What the hell did you say? Hello. You must have traveled very far. I can speak your language too, if that's easier. My accent's that lousy, huh? Oh! Oh! No! Please forgive me. I didn't mean— No, I'm only joking. Here, we'll start over. My name is Loic. Ismay is like— Ismay, now that she knows that this guy isn't like trying to immediately kill them, is just like, this is so fucking lame. Loic, my lord, I'm honored to meet you. Ooh. Aren't you going to introduce yourself, Exalted? Fuck no. Fuck no. My leg— No! No! No. Allow me. This is Ismay. Don't just give it my name! Ismay, my lady. Great ones, I welcome you both. My name is Tutu. What a name! Beautiful. Tutu. It's a very charming name. Thank you! Someone— Tutu? Oh, I'm sorry. Someone important gave it to me. You were calling for Namie earlier? Yes! Namie is my friend. She left me in this place. It was dangerous, so I couldn't stay with her. But she told me she would come back for me someday. But I wonder how much time has passed. Oh. His friend is dead. Okay. Tutu, this may be hard to hear. Please bear with me. I believe you've been asleep for several hundred years now. Aww. Aww. Oh. But Naomi did tell me that it might take a very long time. And if I'm awake after so long, that means she's here. She came back for me. Oh. 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 And Isma's like, damn. But I don't see her. Hey, this is like a prank, right? I'd be astonished. What I can gather from the flowers in her coffin makes it clear. Tutu's friend must have spared no effort to protect her for a very long time. No wonder treasure hunting died if this is the kind of shit there was to find. Is something wrong? Oh, Tutu's okay. Not at all. Don't mind us. I'm afraid we don't know where your friend might be, Tutu, but maybe we can help you. Not a chance. Absolutely no stupid errands. But we can't rule out the possibility that this is connected to your trial. Ha 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 ha. Will you really help me find my friend? We can certainly try. You're so kind! Thank you, my lady and lord! Oh, please, no formalities. Yes, formalities. I don't need to be on a first-name basis with a lizard. My god, you can't just call her that. Thank you, my lady and Loic. Maybe your friend's gone ahead of us. At this, I point out the stone door on the far wall. It seems to open vertically, and it's clearly every bit as heavy as it looks. I wonder, do you know of any mechanism for opening that door? Door. Yes or no? I'm so sorry. I barely know anything. But I don't think that door is supposed to open. So we're definitely about to open it. So we are. Would you be kind enough to part with the sword of Ericus you're holding, Tutu? Is that what this is? I don't know where it came from. I suspect it was left with you for a reason. You're aware of its meaning. Hmm? Oh, you're a sage like Naomi! You know the great mystery! I study it, yes, though I'm hardly a sage. We'll see what I can wring out. May I? Tutu hands over the flowers with excitement. Much like her, they seem to have emerged from slumber as remarkably full of life as some centuries ago. The very ideal of a sort of Ericist, at least to my eyes. I've never held one, but I know other children of its wild ancestors. Facets of that primal cleaving revealed by the modern gladiolus in its many varieties. I dwell on its shape, tracing along its stems as a winding fissure. The memory of Earth split apart springs immediately to my mind. Yet its form begins to waver. Each branching crack becomes a delicate spiral, an arch inscribed with prayer, a figure swathed in marble, a condescending smile. All of these etched upon a pillar great enough to blot out the sun. What can I do with this? Whose works may compare to yours? Not mine. I have no mind for sculpture, yet you give me a chisel. So be it. See what I create. Oh! My lord, you're amazing! You're really amazing! Flower power, baby! Ismay is shook! Thank you, but I'm sure your friend would put me to shame. Alright, shall we? I don't remember everything from before I went to sleep, but I know it's dangerous down there. We're prepared for a little danger, Tutu. Would you rather wait here for us? No, I'll be brave. That's the spirit. Let's go. Ismay the Tested. To be honest, I was kind of expecting him to just open the door. He breezes past the shattered wall. He breezes past the shattered wall, smiling at Tutu, then at me.
A polite little after you flourished for both of us. But for one second, I saw a feeling on his face I could actually put a name to. Fear? Disappointment? Past the wreckage, a rough staircase leads down into the darkness. Down into darkness. This has to be it. The site of whatever trial the voice has planned. Interesting. I have to believe that, or I'm going to go insane watching this gigantic baby lizard tiptoe down one step at a time, coached along by her new mommy. In places where the walls aren't broken up by tree roots, there are paintings. Little figures in various poses, dancing past Tutu as she stumbles her way down. Loic glances at one before he speaks. Forgive me for this, Tutu, but I have to say, I've never met anyone quite like you before. It's okay. I know the animals don't talk. It's wrong. What? Unusual, certainly, but wrong? Humans are great beings. Their language is powerful. I don't think I was meant to have it. Sometimes I can feel it. It's wrong. Oh, but really, we weren't meant to have language either. Fayum broke divine law by granting it to humans, or so the story goes. I can't imagine it's any more wrong for you than it was for us. Now that you mention it, I think Naomi said something like that. Then Naomi had the right outlook. I think it's a wonderful thing. Come on, it's a little freaky. I wouldn't... It's freaky. Admit it. It's... freaky. As are many wonderful things in this world. She's smiling at that because he says it, but like, he put a little spin on it, I guess. Her little victories, but he's still... I like... It's cute. Her little smug face. I like it. It's nice. Bro. Good game. Good game. But we've strayed from what I wanted to ask. If you don't mind, Tutu, how did you learn to speak? I didn't learn. It was a gift from the Great King. Truly. And how did he grant such a gift? I can't remember. I'm sorry. No, that's alright. I'm only surprised. What an incredible feat for a mortal king. So, like, the king had, like, sovereignty then, huh? Wouldn't you agree, Ismay? Yeah, incredible. This guy had the sovereignty and he blew it on making an animal talk? Was he 5? Tutu? She stopped a few steps behind, staring up at a spot on the wall. The dancing figures gather around one much larger. Actually, looking at it now, I realize this ringleader is the only human. Oh. Would you call that human? Would you call that human? Humanoid. I guess. I guess so. I mean, damn. They're kind of bad, though. Hang on. These are all animals. There are more of you? I think so. I'm sorry. I wish I could remember everything. Maybe I can help? This mural reminds me of a story I've heard. Really? Cute! 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 Ah, Tutu is so cute! Oh god, we don't have time for this. Ismay, I think... No, I'm putting my foot down. No more stories. My apologies, Tutu. It sounds like I've exceeded my story allowance for today. Oh? Oh! Yo! Yes! The fucking cry eyes! Peak. This is peak. It's peak. It's peak. This is really good. This is really cute. I really like this. Oh my god. 2 minutes. That's it. She's still crying. More than enough. I'll tell the abridged version. Yay! Cute!
Cute. There once was a priest who sat in the gardens and sang praises to Fame. His voice was so beautiful that it would draw the animals near in wonder. Seriously? Disney princess. A chimera heard the priest's song from within its cave. Filled with spite, it thought to silence him forever. I like the little chiming in that she does. Like, this is fun. It's silly. I like it. This is really good. One day, a strange song drifted from the cave and captivated the priest's heart. He wandered helplessly into the chimera's den, where he was slain. The animals who so loved the priest gathered where his body lay and began to sing in his memory. Excuse me. This heartfelt song revived their fallen friend, who sang together with them for years to come. The end. Was that so terrible? No. I laughed, I cried, still not convinced this has anything to do with my trial. Oh, I don't know. Consider that you yourself was raised from death from an earnest plea, Exalted. You didn't sing. My mistake. Clearly no connection whatsoever. Truth is weathered down by the ages into stories like this, Yzma. Eventually, even the truth of our journey together. A priest, a chimera. History might remember you and I very differently someday. History will remember what I want it to remember. And my first act as sovereign will be wiping your cute little singing animal story from the books. Noted. And what did you think of it, Tutu? The story was for you, after all. But Tutu doesn't look right. Oh? No. No. Tutu? She clutches her head, panicking, then focuses on me. Despite everything, I was starting to accept her as intelligent. But the thing glaring at me now is pure animal. Oh. No, Tutu! I jump back before her jaws snap shut. She snags my sleeve with her teeth, tearing until the fabric starts to give. Shit, what's your problem? Tutu. Loic flinches at her bared teeth, then steadies his voice. Tutu, easy, it's us. We're not going to hurt you. It's wrong. All wrong. She pushes out each word between growls. Loic puts a hand on her arm. Listen to me, Tutu. Again, that softness on the air. Stay with us. Stay with us. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay, Tutu. Everyone's all right. Speak for yourself. New outfit! New outfit, huh? I guess she got dressed because, like, the one she was wearing just now got shredded. Are you going to explain what the hell that was about? Hello? Hello. I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met. Oh. Oh, okay. It's Yzma. Huh? You ruined my outfit. Of course I had to change. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to me. I heard his voice and I felt so wrong. Whose voice? He came from far away. From a place where people sang. And he would sing in the gardens, like your story. We sang for him, to make him happy. But then something terrible came. I'm scared. You're safe with us, Tutu. I promise you that. You'll be brave, won't you? I will. Ah! Look at that! Yo, this is so cute! Oh my god! Oh, baby! This is so cute! I gotta screenshot this. I'm sorry, hold on. This is going in my peak compilation. This is so peak. This is so good. This is so good. All right, I've screenshotted this. I'm saving this fucking picture because it's so good. Oh my god. Let me drink a little bit more water, hold on.
I'm going to throw up if these two keep doing whatever they're doing. The real heart of this place is just ahead. I can almost taste it. We come to a room on the way.
Wow. This isn't ominous at all. Fuck, bro.
Nothing but another door leading further down. A glorified staircase landing. So we press on. As we approach the depths, something sparkles on the tree roots lining the walls.
Magic? Oh, pretty.
How lovely. I wonder what these are. So there are flowers you don't know.
The vast majority, I'd wager. Countless species have simply been lost to time. These would appear to be some type of orchid, but beyond that...
These are...
Remembered something, Tutu?
Yes! The flowers underground are important! Naomi said they were important.
That's promising. Did she mention their name, by any chance?
Not that I remember. I wish I could help more. I'm so sorry.
No, don't worry.
He plucks the nearest flower he can reach.
Let's just call them monument orchids for now.
And they have to mean something juicy, right?
Juicy, I'm not sure about. I suddenly need to see Loic wearing booty shorts that have juicy on the back of them. I'm sorry. GGDG if you're out there. Please. Well, guessing won't help us at any rate. Meditation reveals meaning, but without some sort of starting point, that could take weeks, months. Months? Pessimistically, I'm hoping we have a bit more to go on. Tutu, do you remember anything else about these flowers? Even the smallest detail Naomi might have told you.
They would make his voice.
Tutu? Is she gonna freak out again?
Oh. No, please, stop.
Oh. The darkness beneath the roots moves. Ew. It starts to churn, dripping upward through the air in long trails. I look closer and see something tangled up in it. Oh? Oh! Oh! Uh-oh! Ooh-ooh! Animals. Fur, wings, scales shuddering together. A giant herd, eyes all opening at once, all shining on us. The shadow carries them up in its tendrils. Big, exotic beasts. Birds, whatever else. It gathers them together, twisting their limp bodies into limbs of its own.
Then, a voice rings clear as day in my mind. Loic shares a look with me. He hears it too.
Exalted seeker of the sovereignty. Oh, animal! Animal kingdom! Ooh. Lot of eyes. Sheesh.
A second trial is upon you.
No! Oh god. Where does it... Like, how do you even... Like, this is just a fucking blob of parts. It jolts awkwardly. It looks sick as fuck, though. It does look sick. It jolts awkwardly, slamming one limb against the ceiling, then the walls.
Somewhere above, I hear a sound like a landslide. Then animals screeching, bodies broken by the impact. The thing pauses for a minute, and the shadow knitting it together churns again. Thin lines begin to ripple out over its limbs. In an instant, its wounds are cleared away, leaving nothing. Not even a speck of blood. Tutu's already scrambled back up the steps, screaming her head off. We follow behind into the antechamber. But the way beyond that is... Oh, what the hell is that? Blocked off? What the hell? No! No! Tutu crumples to the floor, grasping at her head. Wrong. It's wrong! Wrong! Now? Really? Tutu, it's all right. I can still hear the stampede thrashing downstairs. Only a matter of time before it catches up. Out of habit, I put my hand on the wall. What am I expecting? Stupid. I only have time to glance. It's not going to match perfectly, but a wall is a wall. I picture what I want, eyeing the right spot on the floor, and pull the trigger.
What? What was that?
And now, a false slab of wall conceals the corner where Tutu's melting down. As claws scratch up the stairs, I duck into hiding. Tutu howls on while Loic runs his hand along the ridges between her eyes. Wrong, wrong, wrong! Tutu, hush now. Be at ease. You're precisely where you belong.
Did she, like, hide herself away?
And then it arrives. It shambles past us. Loose bodies weaving in and out of the herd, all huffing and braying. The fake wall fools it, but it doesn't leave. Maybe it can smell us.
Okay, yeah, alright.
So it stalks our vicinity for a too long minute, then finally turns to try the other end of the room.
Horror movie moment. Horror game moment, I guess.
Ugh. Well, it's not quite the chimera I imagined from the story. And I'm guessing my trial is to kill it.
Well, it doesn't have to be to kill it. What if it's to disentangle all the animals? I'm just saying, girl.
But it healed itself. Let's not jump straight to violence, Yuzme. We may only need to pacify it again. Okay, Mr. Pacifier, you're up. Well, the lavender wouldn't take. I know too little about what we're dealing with. The new ones, then, the orchids. What about those? Right. My instinct says they must have been used to hold the chimera down there in the first place.
So use them to put it back.
With no idea of their meaning, I can't use them for anything.
Plan A, then.
Wait. Suddenly, the chimera turns its writhing heads back toward our hiding spot and starts stalking back across the room. Please, I need a diversion. The conditions are less than ideal,
but if you want her to be a distraction, this proud lady, I was gonna say, like, she's immortal, so, like, they can bite her as much as they want, and she won't die, right? So, like, if they bit off her arm, what would happen? She'd be alive, but, like, I don't know. The conditions of her immortality are interesting to consider. Like, we don't know because it hasn't been tested. So... You know, for all we know, she could really fully regenerate a limb. Or maybe she just has the kind of immortality where, like, her consciousness doesn't disappear. I don't know. It's interesting to think about. I enjoy thinking about, like, the nitty-gritty about, like, that, right? I think it's fun. I think it's fun to think about, like, the horrors of immortality. Experiencing eternal pain, but you're still alive. You know.
Please, I need a diversion. The conditions are less than ideal, but if you can buy me a few minutes undisturbed, I may be able to turn up a meaning. Fine. Don't say your god never did you any favors. Thank you. With the flower in one hand, he closes his eyes and seems to leave us. Tutu, curled up by him like a dog, makes a pathetic face as his petting hand stops. I can hear the chimera sniffing around just outside our hiding spot. What are you gonna do, my lady?
Shut up. Are you gonna... This is cute looking. Tutu looks so cute. Is she gonna make a fucking ball to play fetch with? Ball! I was kidding, but, like, actually? Ooh! How did you do that? Shut up, I said.
I lob the ball out from behind our hidden corner. It jingles as it bounces along. Oh no! You've dropped your beautiful ball, my lady!
Oh god.
Huh? There! I've got it! No! Tutu!
Dude, her expression is crazy! This is so good! Please! This is so silly. I love this. This is really good. Dude, this is so fucking good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back now. Please just wait right there, my lady. Yeah, I want to fucking screenshot this one too. Holy shit, this is so good. This is so good. Wait. Yeah. It's pretty good. 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 Dude. Dude, her fucking... I love it. I love it. And this looks so fucking raw, too. This is sick as fuck. What are you gonna do? Like, I'm sorry, Tutu. Like, I can't do shit for you. Oh my god. This is so good. Like, what do you do? Okay. Coming in clutch, my king!
Look now, beyond form, beyond symbol, beyond the veil. Lay open your heart beneath my lips, and I shall tell you, and I shall tell what I know.
Okay. Loic the Serene. Take a look. There she is. Detested.
You can be a real buzzkill, you know that? Though the voice of the Sovereignty has acknowledged her potential, a series of trials stands between Ismay and her ideal world. She could really do without all this tedium, but she's made it too far not to see it through.
Loic. The celebrity! Yeah. Uh-huh. The Awakened. Oh, we're gonna have another thing for her. An anthropomorphic alligator found in an ancient tomb for reasons unknown. Likely owing to her many years in enchanted sleep, she remembers very little other than her dearest friend Naomi. In addition to her native Exendi, she seems to command fluency of the Mosaic's language. Yeah, why is that? The poet's writings usually serve me as a bridge. By her words, I walk across the mire until I am left to wade in. This bridge is much shorter, yet I prefer it. Freed from the constraints of ceremony, of reverent study, I can simply get to the point. They would make his voice, then, as if summoned, the same voice rose to torment her. Wrong, wrong. Again and again, but these were not her words. I reflect on the flower's form, seeking sense within it, in the array of its petals, in its barest weight on my palm, in its sigh, bright and fragrant, devoured by the earth, in the decaying roots adorned with ribbons of lace. Beyond all these, I hear the sound of rain. It fills the air like voices shouting to be heard, joined one moment in alluring harmony, the next only noise. As I sit and listen, a stray drop singes my hand. Raw, bracing pain. It sparks in me a kind of ravenous panic. I imagine myself running out to burn alive in the storm. Jesus Christ. Alright. But I have crossed the threshold. My refuge is as endless as the sea. Now I see where the rivulets run, where the violet waves crash and fall silent. Silent. Exhausted with relief, I grasp at my throat for a cry which never comes. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hi, did you find out what your flower means yet? Silence. What? Go fuck yourself. Thankfully for all present, this is not a command. No, the flower means silence, Ismay. Oh. At least that's my first thought, but... Where's Tutu? Oh, she got eaten. A girl! What the fuck is this? She's so happy about it. She's like, finally, it's just us again. I can boss you around. Oh my god. Oh. What? I distracted the thing. I did that. You have to thank me for that. After offering my sincerest gratitude, I look out from the hiding place, as I feared the Chimera's form had changed. Now Tutu's face emerges from the tangle of shadows, her body limp and jaws wide. But the swarm does not move. Glassy eyes gaze in every direction. So, like, all of the animals that were singing in the garden to, like, the priest guy were, like, that's, like, the Chimera, right? And then now Tutu's part of it, too, right? I guess. Yeah. Shadow ripples out again, smoothing over its form as if adjusting to the new addition. Well, now's your chance if you were planning on stopping this thing. I'll need more of the flowers. What? Why? Oh my god, no, I don't care. Just go, I'll buy you even more. I'll even buy you more time. Another ball?
The light of creation gathers at her fingertips. I realize this is the clearest view I've had of Ismay's artisanry, yet it remains as perplexing now as before. Without the slightest indication of effort, she summons to her hand a slender blade wrought purely from the canvas of her imagination. That hilt doesn't look very comfortable to use. Hello? What are you staring for? Move. Take care, then. Precious few flowers remain intact after the Chimera's rampage. To compensate for my shallow meditation, I'll need every single one of them. Tearing down the blinds and staring into the sun is not my favorite approach, but if it works, I'll gladly pay the price later. Much like a dream, the finer points of my vision have already slipped away from me. I grasp for the only fragment I could put to words. Silence. But as I steer my mind toward intention, the meaning escapes me. Every word of invocation falls leaden from my lips. Silence and solitude, in peace, in the depths from which this creature emerged. None of it resolves into anything. Silence and death? But no, not that. I guess he doesn't want, like, when you think about silence in this context, and I guess, I don't know, like, there's sleep, I guess, but, like, death, right? Like, death, right? I don't know. Before I can consider returning to meditation, a familiar clamor arrives. Ismay tumbles into the room, bloodstained and wide-eyed, her construct sword broken at the hilt. Next, the Chimera. It throws itself on her, talons pinning her to the ground. Tutu's jaws open mindlessly over her leg. Struggling, Ismay tosses away her useless sword and conjures a different weapon. Gun? Yeah! Yeah! Let's go! Gun! Yes! Gun! America! 3 shots. The Chimera reels. Almost instantly, that strange shadow issues forth, stretching out in tendrils to lap at wounded flesh. Ismay turns to me in an angry panic. Wow. You better tell me your thing's working, because this isn't. No, I've tried every angle, but it doesn't fit. What? 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 The meaning, silence, to quell it. It did seem too simple. I'm missing something. I need more time. Well, you don't have it! The Chimera is mended. It strikes at Ismay with precision, snapping her up before either of us can react. Ew. She is immortal, of course. The Sovereignty's voice has exalted her, rendering her impervious to harm. This I believe. My belief doesn't stop the Chimera from biting down, grinding its teeth, spilling blood. Okay, so I'm gonna get an answer to my, like, inquiries earlier. No scream rings out. Satisfied in its triumph, the beast flings her with all its strength. I cannot bring myself to— Ooh, I heard that! Wow! Jesus Christ! Oh my god! I cannot bring myself to watch further, and flinch from the sickening crack against the wall. It's fine if they're, like, rough and, like, treat her body like a rag doll, because she's not, like, dead. So it's okay if they're a little silly with it, and just, like, give her a little splat. But also, Jesus Christ, bro! Damn! That's crazy! That's crazy! I fuck with it. I kind of like it. I like it. I'm with it. I'm with it. Myriad eyes swim around the room before falling on me. I hold the lone orchid with trembling hands. Its silence the furthest thing from my mind. Well, that wasn't very nice. And she stands. Her body whole. Oh, okay. Oh, hi. Oh, whoa. Oh. You're looking kind of... Oh my god! Wait. Yo, I can't... The last time I streamed this game, the chapter 1, one of the... Yeah, Bone Juice was talking about how... Yeah, the body looks like the guy, androgynous, and that was on purpose. You look like the builder. That's what's up, guy.
She stands atop a mound of rubble as though nothing has happened at all. I was like, why are you suddenly, like, naked? But, like... Wow. Wow. Of course, I had noticed it that morning after her exalted revelry. Oh, wow. Gosh. Did I read the part before it? I'll reread it. Hold on, give me a sec. Okay. Damn. And she stands, her body whole, unadorned, unblemished, save the gleaming scar. She stands atop a mound of rubble as though nothing has happened at all. Of course, I had noticed it that morning after her exalted revelry. But seeing her again like this, the resemblance strikes me anew. Now look, and I like that outfit too, you bitch. Damn, you're looking kinda beautiful, Ismay? Damn! The chimera thrashes in rage, a chorus of shrieking cries. A shiver runs through its collective form, shifting it into something new. At last, it speaks. The chanter! Profaned by the sovereignty. Ooh. Transcends ignorance. Nice. That's a nice way of saying it. The words are not Aksendi, not Mosean, not any language we have heard. Oh. We got some singing. What was that? Oh, damn. Okay, we got some singing. Okay, alright. I think it's just like those, you know, like the singing, chanting thing. You know, like, yeah, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah. Okay. The words are not Aksendi, not Mosean, not any language we have heard. Somehow their meaning transcends ignorance. Well, let me see. Is this like... Am I loud enough? I think I'm gonna like quiet this like a little bit. Just a smidge. Yeah, okay, oh, there's just a tinier smidgy more. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Yes? I think I can stand to make it away. Yeah, I'll just leave it. I'll leave it there for now, I guess, yeah. Another of his kind, pretending at godhood. Oopies. This abomination was the least of his whims, and see what it became. Hold on, yeah, let me... There we go. Just a tiny bit... Yeah, okay. I think that might be better. Okay, I think... Wait. Yes. And see what it became. There we go. What in the hell is happening? What am I looking at? What the fuck? So, you finally decided to speak up. Who are you? My name is Long Forsaken. I am a fool who once defied the will of order. Chasing freedom, I fled to this land from a paradise you do not know. For love of the late queen who harbored me, I served her witless son, the throne-bound god. I had deserted my chorus, yet song lingered in me, and so I sang in the gardens of his menagerie, soothed each day by the company of his beasts. But the great king saw what little joy I took in my ritual, and he knew no restraint. With barely a thought, he willed voices upon the captive beasts, as a gift. As Fayim gave unto us, he sneered, blasphemy upon blasphemy. They surrounded me, singing in horrendous tones, gazing with enlightened eyes, in my honor. I could not bear it. Shame and horror sickened me to death. Yet my suffering did not end. The beasts gathered at my side, raising their mournful voices together. Until desecration itself answered their call. Oh. What? Yes, Exalted, I share your title, but do not mistake me for your type. The sovereignty is an affront to the law I once defied, and now my soul is forever tainted by its mark. Oh, divinities,
I repent, yet you have abandoned us as we rightly deserve. Did the fall of Axon not suffice? Will you only return to a world purged fully of sin?
So if you're exalted, then, like, you have, like, a witness, right? So then something's chaining you to this world. So, like, if we kill it, then you die, right? No?
Did the fall of Axon not suffice? Will you only return to a world purged fully of sin? Then let this vile power be of use. Let these witnesses bear forth my wrath, your wrath. Death to the sons of Saray and Pelician alike. Death to all who defy your will. The beasts he wears cry out, shaking the earth.
Are you done?
I get it. The voice sent me here to listen to your little story, teach me the dangers of the sovereignty. Power corrupts. Something like that.
Well, sorry about your king. Okay. All right. Nice face. Nice look on your face. Also, damn, bitch. What a thing to say.
Well, sorry about your king. Promise I'll be even worse.
Fool. And she's smiling in the face of this? Yo, peek, yo. Aura. Yo. I kind of love it. I love the way this is pretty good. This is pretty sick. This is pretty good. I like that this thing's like screaming at her, like, right? Like the horrors of it all. And she's just determined to be a selfish ass bitch, right? You know, kind of evil. Not really evil, but like low-key evil. But this is, you know, like it's kind of good, you know. It's kind of peak. It's kind of peak. I'll give me a
fool. Hush, Exalted. That's enough. What? Now I know you. Now I see the shape of your pain, this endless cycle of misery.
What a beautiful fucking CG of Loic. I'm sorry, this looks really nice. My man! Very nice. This would be like a wallpaper, you know what I mean?
No! Quiet! I will not hear it! How you long for peace. Witchcraft! Perversion by the divinities, I rebuke it! How deeply you wake. Stop! Lay down your fury a moment. Be cradled in sunlight, in the wind's soft sway. Go in dreams to your paradise, to the embrace of your gods, and sing.
This is like... Bro has been putting people to sleep consistently.
The Exalted sinks into slumber, his faithfulness with him. His grip on Ismay relaxes, and she wrenches herself free. I need a moment to come down. By the time I really look at her again, I've already missed the restoration of her glamour.
Ah, her glamour. Are you trans? No? Yes? No?
Then again, I doubt observing the process would make it any easier to fathom. Not bad. Not enough. He'll wake soon. Whatever power kept him dormant for this long is beyond mind. Even then, it wouldn't free his victims. These poor witnesses bound to a man who despises them. Their devotion empowers him, as mine to you. But by their numbers, he's practically a god already. So get to the point, he's invincible. Nearly.
Ooh, also pretty.
I wish the silence were just that. An undoing of the king's gift. A way for them to become as they were. But no, I have it now. As fame gave unto us, the maddening din, then silence. It means the refuge of it means the refuge of rest. The end of life. If I read it to them now while he's asleep. But let me find another way, please.
Like what?
Clock's ticking. You just said he's about to wake up. I know, but I can't do this to Tutu. Then it's a good thing you're not calling the shots. I'd rather wrap this up now than wait for her to start chewing on both of us. So enough stalling. Do it. Ah. Yeah, now she's telling him to kill someone. Yeah, like earlier. Yeah. And there it is, the burning hand on my heart. Perhaps this once, there is mercy in it. Forgive me for this. So much harm at the hands of two men playing God, and now you must suffer a third. Forgive me. Once, order was with us. It sustained us and guided us along. Then a great king summoned us, so we left the wild and gathered before his throne. Oh, okay. Okay, so these are the animals' perspective then, maybe. He prepared a beautiful garden for our home, and the men of his court would come and see. Okay. They marveled and taunted us and touched us, knowing the king had bound our nature. Some were different. One man would simply sing, and his voice sounded sweet to our ears. We loved him. But the king tired of us, so he willed us to change. Our bodies straightened, allowing us to walk in step with him. Wisdom bloomed in us, and for the first time we knew ourselves. At the king's command, we danced and sang in his court. He brought men from distant shores, filled our minds with their foreign words, and made them howl with laughter. But the man we loved never sang for us again. Profane creatures, demons, there is your maker, he who perverted your nature, he who severed you from perfect order. Shatter his throne, feast on his flesh, show him the horror of his sin. Okay, shit, bro. I speak of the shore where all is washed clean. I speak of the end to shame and sorrow. I speak to you, weary ones. Come to me and I will lead you there. To silence, to rest, to a kinder being than this. Aww. 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 I give you the sun's warmth. Are you picturing Naomi, Tutu? I give you the joyful breeze, and clear rivers teeming with fish. I give you the fullness of my heart. Take it with you and rest well. Oh my god. Gentle voice morphing into familiar voice, morphing into friend's voice. It's peak. It's cinema. It's peak. This is so... Is this Naomi? I give you the fullness of my heart. Take it with you and rest well. Wait. Whatever face the next world wears, let the beauty you knew remain. What? No! Oh my god, stop. Aww. Whatever sorrow it brings... Oh, stop. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Don't make me sad about this fucking... Oh my god. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Whatever sorrow it brings, let the joy you knew remain. If all else They love each other. Oh my god. They love each other.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh my god. Bitch, I hate you.
If all else fails you, let my love always remain.
Aww.
I would take you with me if I could promise to keep you safe. Where I'm going, I can't do that. I'm sorry. But I can promise one thing.
Oh my god! Are you like Loic's like... Yo! Yo! Are you like... Yo, cause she has like the hair and the... Yo! Are she like, you know? And I was wondering like, how does he have his powers, you know? Like, okay. 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 I don't know, maybe. I don't care. I don't know.
But I can promise one thing. However long it takes, we'll see each other again.
Tears in her eyes. Me too, bitch. Me wiping away at my eyes.
I don't break my promises, Tutu. I won't start with you. Now, good night, my friend. Be strong. No, wait! Don't go! Don't leave me!
Damn. Oh, we got the particle effects going on. Okay.
The choking darkness starts to lift. The air smells like the sea.
Salty, like my tears. True.
Freedom is there. Rest is there. The others have waited so long. Tired of voices, tired of everything, they disappear into that light. But I can't. I can't go. I don't want to go.
Oh?
Vile thing.
Dark. Okay. Tutu the lingering. Bro wants to live!
Darkness snaps shut on me. It's everywhere, echoing with his angry voice just like before. Only now, I'm the only one left to hear him. I have to escape. It takes all my strength just to crawl forth a bit, but I must. Another voice is calling me.
Tutu. Oh, let's go! Yay! Okay, I was gonna be so fucking pissed if Tutu dies, bro. Alright. Peek. It's okay if you die now, because, like, you're coming back to your senses, but also... Yeah.
Tutu, can you hear me? I know it's wrong. I know I shouldn't be like this. I know language wasn't meant for me.
It's okay to want to live, girl.
But I have it now, so can't I keep it? I don't want to go, even if it makes everything better. I want to remember my friend. I can't die until I see her again. Demon, aberration, submit. Then see her. Live, if you're prepared for what that means. I know he won't go away.
Yo, you got like a fucking intrusive thoughts demon.
But that's fine. I won't let him control me. I'll be brave. Kill. Tear him apart. I can't stop myself. I've used up the last of my strength, and now my body moves on its own. But he doesn't back away.
Aww. Loic. Yo, Loic, goat, Loic, my goat.
That's the spirit. Then stay with us, Tutu. Stay where you belong. And even though he isn't her—
Oh, you know, she does need some, like, followers, so I guess she's gonna get one technically, right? Yeah.
And even though he isn't her, and even though we just met, he reaches out to me like she did. The other voice keeps shouting, I want to strike, tear off his hand. But he runs it softly along my face without fear like she did. When he speaks, his words embrace me like hers did. If order has no place for you, then stay here, where you are loved.
Aww. Yo. Peak.
Everything is quiet. There you are. There's our friend.
Aww.
Do you think you'll be all right now? I think so.
Good.
Good. He slumps and falls down on top of me. Ah! Oh, great. No, no, my friend! I'm sorry, this is all my fault. He'll be fine. He just needs a nap. Where's the concern for me? I got a little roughed up too, you know. It's me, you idiot. Get used to this. Oh, I'm sorry, my lady. What a mess. I feel like I've caused you both nothing but trouble. Aw. You have. Now, why don't you start making up for it? Is she gonna start carrying them? Well, I wasn't gonna lug Loic upstairs by myself. You know, it's been a while and we haven't seen, like, Fel. So I'm kinda wondering, you know. She gonna jump scare us? Like, Tutu Princess carries Princess Tutu. Tutu Princess carries him the whole way. For all the blubbering, she's as strong as she looks. That barrier in the antechamber is gone, so we head back up to the entrance past the king's statue. But the tunnel that brought us inside is caved in. Guess the chimera hit its head on the ceiling a little too hard. So we double back, taking a path around the back of the monument. There's a small courtyard overlooking the underground. A building across the river catches my eye, but Tutu's stamina runs out, and I'm not about to carry her. Camp it is. Oh my god, Tutu being with them is gonna force her to, like, actually take breaks. I make a light for the empty fire pit in the courtyard, and Tutu scrambles over. Oh! It's not warm at all. You're a lizard. What do you need with warmth? Aww. Don't be mean. This is cute! She makes herself a fucking, like, fancy-ass, like, lounge chair. My lady? Where did you and my lord come from? The only place there is to come from. Where is that? Oh, God. Listen, I get that you've been sleeping under a rock for however long, but if you want an explanation of everything you missed, you're asking the wrong person. Until teacher wakes up, this is your one, okay? Oh, okay. Basically, after you went to sleep, poison rained down from the sky and everything died. What? The only safe shelter was a big tower called the Mosaic. That's where we all ended up. The Mosaic? Where is it? Not far. Then again, you're always on its doorstep no matter where you go. And what is it like there? Oh, paradise. Oh, how wonderful! I'd like to see it! We need to teach you sarcasm. I take it you didn't know the builder in your time? As in, the one who built the mosaic? It's God? Everything there revolves around him and his vision. Anything he doesn't like, his fanatics beat into submission one way or another. That sounds scary. But we're outside the mosaic now, aren't we? So isn't it safe for people to leave? And go where? The mosaic has everything. Power, water, convenience. Who's gonna leave that behind for this? And once you get far enough out, there's nothing but wasteland, monster country. Whatever world you came from, whatever you're expecting when we get out of this cave, it doesn't exist anymore. So get used to it. So get used to it early. The last thing I need is another meltdown when you finally see it for yourself. I don't know what to say. Conversation over then. Good night. Tutu the Awakened. Okay, let's look at her titles. The Lingering. I want to remember my friend. I can't die until I see her again. Tutu still struggles to remember many details about her life in the pre-Mosaic world, but the warmth of her beloved friend has endured even the changing of sovereignty. Okay. Still the same. The Serene. The Serene. Deities. Precisely where you belong. Perhaps Loke's affinity for lavender comes from his naturally calm disposition. He's met the greatest challenges of his life with a patience so profound that some might call it otherworldly, but he's only human. When morning comes, it's still mostly dark. A little sunlight falls through the cave ceiling, but it isn't enough to warm my skin. My lady is in the same spot. Oh, right, this is Tutu. Okay. My lady is in the same spot. She looks like she never even went to bed. And my lord stays asleep even longer than me. My lady? What? Aren't you hungry? I don't want to say it, but I haven't eaten anything since before we met. Instead of answering, my lady tosses something at me. It's a thing of meat. Comical meat on a bone. Oh, thank you so much! When I try to take a bite, it shatters. Oh. That's rough. Didn't that hit the spot? Oh. I know. There might be fish in the river. I'll catch some. Please wait here, my lady. I'll bring some for you, too. Don't bother. Oh, well. I run down to the river as fast as I can. Just as I was hoping, it's full of fish. Interesting. So they've maintained life here. There's one splashing right near the shore, and I could probably just grab it. Flowing water. Or maybe I should try going out further into the water? What should Tutu do? Oh my god, what? I have a choice? This is terrifying. Do my choices matter? I don't want her to go into the river. What if she, like, dies? What if she gets eaten by a crazy, like, kraken thing? I don't know, man. Like, this is some fucking, like, primordial ass, like, this place has been unchecked for so long. Like, there could be some crazy water thing under there. I don't know. Let's try the closest fish, you know? Also, if you wade into the river, you're going to notify all of the fish with, like, the ripples you make, and they're gonna swim away. They might not all swim away, actually. Some fish do not give a fuck. Let's just try the closest fish. Ah. Yeah, okay. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. I'll stick with my choice of the closest fish. Try to catch the closest fish. Tutu makes a terrible splash and scares the fish away. Maybe that was just the wrong approach. What if I do it again? I should try to be a bit less clumsy. What if I pick the other one? Okay, it's for a joke. Alright. I still stick with my choice. Tutu makes a terrible splash and scares the fish away. I should try to be a bit less clumsy. And now that I think of it, I should be letting the fish come to me. Right? Wait here for a fish to pass. Tutu makes a terrible splash and scares the fish. Girl! Try again. Come on! Tutu makes a terrible splash and scares the fish away. Is this not what you expected? You know... Okay. What part of you is still an alligator, Tutu? Okay, wow, the fucking juxtaposition. Hi, alright. Does that twisted, lumbering body... Bro, we were just watching her splash around in the water, like, hee, and now we're getting this? Damn. Oh, you know what? True, I guess. Does that twisted, lumbering body of yours recall how to swim? Does that sniveling voice draw and pray? Top. Top. My lord, my lady! Like a fool. And still you grasp at what you were. Stop, please!
Be nice to her.
And I think that about does it. Beautiful work.
Oh. Okay.
In the mid-afternoon of a false winter.
Oh, right, because everything in the mosaic is constructed. Okay.
The mosaic's sun had slowly begun to dim. The messenger had closed early that day.
Loic the florist.
Bow, 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 bow.
Oh, guess not. Oh, right, we already have that title. Pshaw. Okay, my bad.
In the mid-afternoon of a false winter, the mosaic's sun had slowly begun to dim. The messenger had closed early that day. After seeing us through to the quiet end of a grueling holiday season, Samson was out on a well-deserved vacation, leaving daily affairs to me and a few part-timers. Nino had joined us about a month prior, that is a few years after our first encounter. What she lacked in experience, she more than made up for in eagerness to learn. Trying her hand at basic arrangement that day, she showed surprising talent. I'd even said to her, "It's almost a shame you're set on a different career."
Oh, come on. Me? I couldn't do this stuff.
Don't sell yourself short. You have a keen eye.
Thanks, but, I mean, I can never be a normal florist now, you know? Oh, with more training, you'd be anything but. You should see some of the work that passes for normal in NC.
Not what I meant. Part of the job is indulging me when I make jokes, Nino.
If you refuse to do that, you leave me no choice but to send you home for the day. Take care.
Wait, you're gonna clean up alone?
Hardly anything to clean, but I appreciate the thought.
While I began sweeping the workroom floor, Nino took her vase of flowers in one arm and made to leave. She offered a, well, followed it with nothing, and continued to linger by the door. Hey, so, boss.
No.
What? I didn't even ask!
And now I've spared you the trouble.
Well, why not?
For reasons I've already explained to you.
Okay, hear me out. You don't have to teach me everything. Just the basics, and then I'll, figure out the rest.
With all the kindness in my heart, Nino, out of the question.
Come on. So maybe it's dangerous, but it can't be that dangerous. You're teaching Leah, aren't you?
Lelia is my daughter.
Sorry, that was dumb.
No.
I set the sweeping fully aside and went to her.
Please, consider this. You've seen the amount of effort I invest in self-preservation here. Carving out this refuge from the builder's gaze has not been easy. For the time you have left with us, I can continue to protect you. But once you go on to your next adventure, do you believe you'll figure out the rest without endangering yourself? She wore the intense expression with which I'd become all too familiar. I'm not afraid of the builder.
I know, but that doesn't answer my question.
Man, I don't get you. Look, this'll sound rude, but I'm just gonna say it. If I could do what you do, I'd take him on. I'd change the world.
Not rude, Nino. Only mistaken. Now please, go home. And let's put this topic behind us.
For now. Have a good night.
Yeah. See ya, Mr. Ard.
She is a bit of a handful, huh?
She was still young, and her ambition was no lesser. And as I continued to clean up the shop, reflecting on that conversation, I caught a glimpse of myself in the glass.
We're gonna see?
Okay. On days such as that one, just after the sun had gone out and the skylight began to fade, the greenhouse became ideal for meditation.
So whatever happened to that bouquet from the guy who was like, "Can you please make these flowers say kill yourself?" Like, we're just, like, glossing over that now? Like, that just happened? Damn. Okay.
I usually savored a moment or two with my thoughts before setting about the evening's chores in earnest. When Elia took an interest in magic, I happily offered up that time to her. That evening, once her typical after-school nerves had finally settled, Leah began to focus. She sat in deepening calm, tracing and retracing a path from memory to meaning. At last, peering beyond the veil, she read. I lost it. That's alright. What distracted you? I don't know. But make the effort. We want to examine our feelings as best we can.
Loic would be a good school counselor, I think.
Well, I felt silly. I had the words, but they were corny. Oh, Leah. This is the danger of being a writer. Don't worry about sounding impressive, or correct, or even coherent. Say what begs to be said in the moment. Whatever rises to your lips as the spark within you comes alight. Those words have power, but not without confidence. Even like...
Beyblade! Yo! The Beyblade flowers! Let's go!
Even like... let her rip? If that's what truly comes to you. In fact, I think the poet might have beaten you to that one. She forced a laugh. Leah, honey, what else is on your mind? Keep thinking. What if I'm not any good at this? Looks like we'll never know. You've shown that you can do it. You say that. I mean it. I wouldn't have agreed to teach you otherwise. But still, whenever you do it, it sounds so much
prettier. Cooler. Awesomer.
No, never mind. Examining our feelings, remember? I know. Maybe that's the problem. I don't really want to do that. It's often the hardest part. Maybe... Leah, maybe it would help you to keep your motivation in mind. Huh? What drove you to apply yourself to this in the first place? Before we started, I asked you what you wanted to do with magic. Do you remember your answer? Sure. Make people happy. Help people, you said. She shifted in her seat. Don't be ashamed. All of us lose sight of our goals sometimes. This is a demanding art. You have the talent, but motivation is just as vital. I only want to make sure you're confident in yours. She stared long at the topic of our lesson that day, the yellow rose and a dish of water in front of her. So, what's your motivation? To protect all that I love.
Yeah, that is. No hesitation.
Dad?
Yes, sweetheart?
Oh. Asked what your motivation was. Is it a secret?
What? Ooh. Finally. Damn, wait. Yeah. That's she clocked him. She clocked him, bro. Interesting. Ooh. So his motivation really is, the heretical destroy it all, right?
Finally. I wake in a cold, damp place. Ismay sits nearby, staring impatiently as I gather my senses. Ismay, good morning. Not exactly. If it were a good morning, I'd be fishing. I see we're still underground. The tunnel caved in. I've been waiting for you to get up so we can look for a way out. How long have I been asleep? Too long. These blackouts aren't going to become a recurring thing, are they? Not if I can help it. That particular invocation was taxing, to say the least. But I won't bore you. How are you recovering? Recovering? From what? I understand that the Sovereignty has rendered you immortal, in a sense. But the Chimera tore you apart. I can't imagine that was easy on you. Guess I'm made of stronger stuff than you, then. So long as you're well, nothing more needs to be said. Take care, Ismay. That's all I want. Please, if you want me to take care, you can start by keeping yourself conscious for a full day. How does that sound? Fair enough. Forgive me. Wait, where is Tutu? She got hungry, ran off to catch fish a while ago. How long ago? Ooh. Wrong. Tutu the abomination. Uh-oh. Tutu. Tutu. Ooh. It's wrong. It's unforgivable. It shouldn't be like this. I grab at my own face. I want to claw it off. And do it. Atone. If you want so badly to quiet my voice, then rid the world of us both. No, I can't. Please. Namie. Loic. Oh, Tutu, come here. Come to me. In my embrace, be at peace. You are loved. You belong just as you are. Aww. Namie? No, Tutu. It's only me. I'm sorry. I said I would be brave, and you have. No need to apologize. I remembered something. Namie rescued some of us. The ones she didn't rescue became the Chimera. They attacked and hurt so many people, until Namie locked them away underground. But people were still afraid, so they gathered the other animals she'd saved and killed them. Namie hid me and we escaped together. She kept me safe. Whenever I remembered the chanter's voice, she would talk to me and make it go away, like you do. Your friend cared very much about you, Tutu. She sounds like a tremendous person. I can't presume to fill her shoes, but whenever that voice troubles you, please do come to me. Thank you. I'm sorry. None of that. Now, let's catch a fish. Ha 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 ha. He says something quiet at the edge of the river. He asks the water and all it carries to be still. The fish don't scare when he steps in. They don't struggle when he picks them up and tosses them to me on the shore. Wow. At camp, he takes out a notebook, and from that a little red flower. He says a few more words over it, not quite a prayer. Your hand ignites the horizon, but go easy on us. A touch will do. A great blaze of fire roars up to answer him. 1 second, I think it might leap out of the pit and burn him up, but it dies down quickly. It's warm and nice. Only after we've been watching the fish cook for a few minutes do I work up the courage to ask. How do you do it? Well, without a kitchen, there's not much more to it than leaving them over the fire. Are you sure you don't want yours to stay raw, Tutu? I'm sure. But, I was asking about the mystery. The what? She means the magic I practice. It's a classical term. Of course it is. Did your friend not teach you about flower reading, Tutu? Maybe. I still don't really remember. I must have watched her use it, but I don't understand. Can you really make fire like that whenever you want? With the aid of a policia, yes. Although I'll admit my supply of them is dwindling. I only have the one left. The one you're wearing? They're one red, I meant. They take an awful lot less coaxing to ignite than the gold. And you wasted one to cook fish? Oh, I wouldn't call it a waste when it's created this nice moment we're enjoying together. Don't make me throw those fish back in the river. Girl, she's so, careless. He's mortal. He needs to eat. If he doesn't eat, he's gonna die. Are you... girl. What is a policia? Ah, right. You would have called them something else. Well, it's a flower, which means fire. I'm sure you know already that every flower has a meaning. Yes, but why? That's an excellent question. Oh my god. Easemate's gonna want him to fucking shut up. Tutu, do you remember what I told you earlier? Oh, POV! Cute! That language originally wasn't meant for us humans earlier? That language wasn't meant for us humans either? Yes. And it was very nice of you to say, but... The truth. In fact, it's a basic principle of the art. It's said that we were created in the image of the first gods, the divinities. In the beginning, we were mindless instruments by which they regulated creation. Magic dwelled within us, but it wasn't ours to use. One of the divinities, Fayum, took pity on us. They revealed to us the language of the gods, which sparked our great awakening. Empowered with free will, We began using magic to manifest our desires. This, needless to say, gave our creators a scare. The divinities saw that this change was irreversible, but it could at least be suppressed. And so, working quickly, they cast their language beneath a confounding veil. Oh, so... I still don't understand! That's just fine. Much of the theory doesn't exactly lend itself to explanation. The simplest answer to your question is this. Flower language only exists as a means to confuse us. Interesting. A great mystery entirely by design. To look beyond the veil, as we put it, is to claw and scrape for something hidden from us, something divine. So it really wasn't meant for you. The gods tried to take it away. And here we are regardless. Call it the strength or arrogance of the human spirit. Would you like me to teach you the basics? What? I couldn't! I'm not worthy! If you were listening to the story I just told you. But I'm really not. It's not for me to understand, my lord. Please, let's not start with that again. We're friends. Loic will do fine. Loic. And this is only a stray thought, but... from what you've told us, Naomi was a master. Perhaps learning about her art will rekindle more memories of her. That would be nice. Your fish are burning. Oh, so they are. You know, it's surprisingly nice of her, I guess. To let them know. We'll continue this later, Tutu. Lady Isme eats one bite of her fish before throwing it away, so I end up getting two. Lucky day. Which is nice, but... Alright, enough. Let's move. Already? We've been in this cave a day too long already. If the voice won't bother to give me my next trial, we may as well work on finding a way out. Oh, damn. Okay, this has been here the whole time, bro. Give me a hold on. We are nearing the 3-hour mark. Gosh dang. Do I continue? I'm not sure how long. How far along am I? Like, if I go and there's only 45 minutes left, I'm gonna. But if it's more than an hour, I'd probably stop here, right? Let me think. I'll be back. I'm gonna take a quick break, I think. Whew, whew. 3 straight hours of reading. Oh boy. I do like the visual novels. This is good endurance training too, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. Give me a sec. I'll be back, I guess.
I lived, bitch. Oh, I took a pretty big break on accident. My cat was really needy, so I had to like attend to her for a little bit. I love my little baby princess. She is so beautiful. My kitty cat. That's so cute. Oh my god. Yeah, I went to get some water, like a little bathroom break, and then like she wanted me to pet her really badly, and I felt a little bad, like she was begging me. So I spent a bit of time with her to like make sure she was okay, checked up on her. Yeah, okay. Now I continue. I want to say I'll keep going until I'm finished, but like I I feel like I'm 2/3 of the way through, you know? Uh, so I'm gonna give it like 30 minutes, maybe. I'll try to give it like 30 minutes and see, and then in 30 minutes, I'll like gauge where I'm at in the story if possible. And if it feels like it's doable to finish like the rest of it on stream, then I will. And if not, then I will like finish the rest. I'll like depending like maybe I can like finish it in a separate stream, but if it's like just another 30 minutes afterwards, then it would just be like okay, let's just do it, you know? But if it seems like a little bit extra, then I will. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, no rules to streaming, right? I could just do whatever I want. Yeah. 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 I'll see. I'll do like a little vibe check in like 30 minutes with like where the story's at. Mm. But I'm back. Whew. And there's no BRB on the screen too. Sick. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. And Miss Ismay was yeah, okay. She was like, "Are we even?" She was like, "Are we even still like done with the fucking thing?" Okay. Your trial in Ericus has not ended, Exalted. What the hell? Don't tell me all I had to do was call. Damn, divine light. Light floods the cave. I wish it were the sun's, but it feels so cold and strange. The voice that speaks out is even stranger. Greetings, Exalted and Witness. Oh, gang. No, go back to what you just said. My trial's not done. We handled the Chimera. That was it. That wasn't it? Your witness has performed admirably in your name. His triumph is yours. However, you did not demonstrate your readiness to rule. You have neither passed nor failed the trial as it was presented to you. What? And who's deciding whether or not I'm fit to rule? That is my role. Oh, well, you're such a good judge of character, you put the fucking builder in charge. So please enlighten me. What am I missing? What did he have that I don't? A worthy sovereign has rallied the world to their vision. They are adored more than any other. Their rule is inevitable. You have not yet risen to the builder's height. Though your witness is powerful and firmly devoted, he is only one soul. He alone will not see you to victory. And I take it we're not counting the lizard. I can't make out anyone in the light, but I feel eyes on me. Man has judged you worthy of enlightenment. Thus I address you again. You mean me? You stand as witness to the chanter, yet you now follow a new Exalted. Your existing pledge may be nullified only by your death. Do you understand this? Oh. You're the one who brought him back to life. You told us to pray, but we didn't know what any of it meant. Who are you? What did you do? I am the voice of the Sovereignty. I guard the power to recreate this world. I seek a worthy sovereign whose vision may lead mankind to prosperity. This is my purpose. Recreate the whole world?
I was beckoned from my realm by the chanter's great strength of will, and your great sorrow upon his death. By your devotion, he overcame the first trial. He undertook no others. But that's... We didn't want him to be a god, we just wanted him to live. And he hated us. He cursed us. He... Stay with us, Tutu. Everything's all right. Failed at every turn. Suddenly, the voice is less strange, less empty. It doesn't make any sense, but I almost feel like I've heard it somewhere. Very little is my power to aid you. I cannot nullify your vow to him. Interesting. But you have made no pledge to this woman. If you do not accept her vision, you need not remain by her side. Honestly, good riddance. As far as followers go, you're more trouble than you're worth. But Loic is with you, so you must be So you must be a good person. Tutu, listen to me. I want you to think very carefully about this decision. But I don't need to. I want to stay with you no matter what, and Lady Ismay is really nice, actually. Well, let's not overdo it. What do you know? Looks like I've got a growing fan club after all. I'd say I've demonstrated my readiness to rule, wouldn't you? If you have truly won her devotion, Exalted, then keep it. What? You have offered her as proof of your worth. Now keep her at your side, or the path to your sovereignty will narrow. Are you joking? It is decreed. Seek the guidance of the Fayum. Okay, now we're back to the regular. Okay, interesting. Go and triumph, Exalted. Wait, please, one more thing. Speak freely, witness. Another person must have come before you, through the temple as Ismay and I did. A young woman named Nina. I mentored her for a while. I expected her to be in the mosaic, but somehow... I'd just like to know that she's safe, please. Oh my god. Doomed Yuri. Nino, where'd you go, buddy? Indeed, this person entered my realm. She did, then... She has died. Oh. No. No. Oh my god. Bro, this is rough. This is rough. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, well, at least Fel isn't here to hear this, right? We're never gonna see her again, ha ha ha. Oh my god. Oh. No. Willing yet unworthy, without the faith of a witness, she approached the sovereignty. She initiated the first trial and failed. Her soul has departed. It is a great shame. By your leave, witness. But he doesn't say anything, only sits there with his head in his hand. Ismay has to break the silence. Just go. Until next we meet, Exalted. Oh. The light fades away. Loic. Part of me already feared the worst, but what was she doing there? What could have happened? She was so young. She had... Oh. He weeps. I don't know what to do. I want to cry too, but it doesn't feel right. I turn to Lady Ismay, panicking a little, but she's not looking our way at all. So, about this next trial. Loic lifts his head very slowly. Bro, yo! Dude. Oh my god.
Oh, this is...
What? Think of that girl as another favor for when I'm sovereign. The sooner we get there, the better for everyone. Do you feel nothing? Yep. I don't believe it, Isme. Beneath all this posturing, I don't believe you're truly so callous. Surprise! You're in denial, and it's starting to get old. How's this for callous?
Oh my god. Whoa, wow. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. Girl?
Forget about her. No. What have you done? Oh, shit, that actually works? Isme, what have you taken from me? Something that would have made you get an-
Oh my god!
Something that would have made you annoying. Now get over it.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, Tutu's about to fucking leave her ass.
My lady, that's too much!
Oh my god, Loic!
Don't you start or I'll make him forget you next. You need to get whatever ideas you have about me out of your head. I'm not doing this out of the goodness of my heart. I'm not on some righteous mission to fix all the builder's mistakes. I'm making the world I want. I don't have time to sit and cry over this one.
Girl.
Oh my god. Loic hasn't moved. He's still hunched over, clutching his head. Loic. But then he sits up right away, with a little breath like I've woken him suddenly. Oh, Tutu. And he puts a hand on my arm to soothe me. What's wrong? Are you all right? I'm fine. But what about you?
We're gonna see his face and it's gonna be like,
He looks surprised that I would ask. Me? I've rested plenty. If you and Isme are ready, then please don't hold up on my account. He takes another breath and stands up. Now. That building across the river is most likely a temple. If the voice wants us to seek Fame's wisdom, I see no better place to start, shall we? Aww. The tears on his face haven't even dried, but he smiles for me, the same as always. He smiles for Lady Isme too, but she doesn't look at him again for a long time.
yeah, bitch, that's right. Do you feel guilty? Do you feel bad? Do you feel like a bitch? You feel bad, right? You feel bad. Yeah, you feel bad. You feel bad. Yeah, that's right, bitch. You did that. You did that. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's terrible. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Dead girlfriend.
Hey, how was what was it called, messenger? No good. I mean, the guy was nice. He gave me these for free. Here. Oh, thanks.
Did you just, like, casually hand it off to her without, like... Bro.
But he wasn't the sage. Didn't know a thing about the temple. What about the magic? Just love letters. None of the big stuff I told you about. Man, back to square one. Well? Hey! Are you crying? What's wrong?
Oh. Did you get the feelings from the... Did you... Oh. Oh my god, tragedy.
In that moment, it was so clear. And then I got too used to you.
Aww. She dreamed of the... Bro, this shit is tragic.
My SB is gone. Not that it was mine anymore, anyway. The mosaic rises high beyond the cliffs. Wherever I am, it's not that far from home. But nothing's waiting for me there. Not the shield who would arrest me. Not my family who would kill me. Not you. I don't want to think of what I'd do if the builder smiled at me now. Wind fills the canyon. Real wind. The kind that lives and breathes. But it doesn't pass through. It lingers, moving around me. I shut my eyes without thinking and feel wrapped up in it.
Are you gonna join the team and then be like, bring back my dead girlfriend?
But if the wind could have saved me, it would have been. Why now? So I open my eyes and reach for my bag. After digging around inside for a few seconds, I pull out what I'm looking for. My standard issue construct printer. A chunky device just barely small enough to fit in one hand. I've only used this thing once or twice. Thank God I bothered to charge it before I left my station. It has 3 designs stored. Emergency weapon, uniform, and vehicle. I set it to the last and confirm. The little device whirs, then slowly churns out a slip of paper bearing the printed design. An air cycle rendered in impossible detail. Or, not impossible. If I could tackle any part of this process by hand, it would be the drawing. I might even manage a decent replica. With reference. Even if it wouldn't run. Anyway, the drawing is done, and now comes the really impossible part. My eyes glaze over watching the device print 1,000 tiny symbols I'd need a magnifying glass to read. Dimensions, elemental composition and processing, everything that will make the construct usable, solved with flawless precision. I actually had a good handle on artisan formulas in school, but this kind of complexity just isn't practical for anything but a machine. Teachers like to say it's how he keeps us from getting carried away. The device beeps a few times before I click it off. I tear away the finished printout and kneel to set it on the ground. From his bounty, I'd be expected to say if anyone were watching. But it's not like the words do it. The sign does, so I fold my hands into place, a triangle, to center the printed slip in my vision and focus. Interesting. Something ignites behind my eyes, flooding everything in white. And then I'm looking at a new cycle. It crackles a bit, like they usually do. I know a machine-printed construct isn't going to last, but I won't need it long. Just long enough to follow where we went, huh?
Ooh, okay.
If that woman survived, I have to believe you did too. And even if she won't tell me, Mr. Art...
Oh my god, no, because you made him forget. Oh. This is so rough.
If he saved your life once, why can't he do it again?
Oh, man.
To be continued.
That's it? That's it? That's chapter 2? That's where we leave off? I really was close to the end, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, huh. Wow. Damn. Things were really kicking up. Oh, shit, okay. Wow. Huh. I guess I don't have to worry about, like... Oh. Imagine I stopped, like, as soon as I left. Like, oh my god, wow. I really had, like, 15 minutes left. Oh my god. Damn. Whoa. Huh. Wow. Okay. Well, that was really good. That was better than the first chapter. We got to see Izme being really fucking shitty, and I think that's really cool. I really liked, everything that was going on. I am a little unsatisfied that it leaves off there. But that just is because that I thought everything else was really good. So yeah, it was pretty good. And I know that this took a long time to make, so like the fact that we're like halfway through this process of this trial currently, right? I think. So chapter 3 is probably gonna like wrap up this, and then we're gonna see. Yeah, we're gonna see what goes on. Huh. Wow, yeah. We got 2 new characters. Yeah. We got a alligator with intrusive thoughts, and then we've got a lesbian. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. I can't believe that was fucking crazy. She said forget about her and then get over it. Oh my god. She could make him forget about his daughter. Oh my god. But she won't. Like, she won't do that, right? Like that's, first of all, that's crossing a line that even Izme, I think, wouldn't cross. But also, it would get rid of, like, one of his reasons to follow her, probably, you know? But also at this point, because he's, like, stuck with her, it's not like he can, like, disobey her anyways if she's just, like, totally wipes his brains out, you know? So, like, you know, make him do shit. Quite frankly, she is a terrible, awful woman, and that is awesome. I kind of love that. I think that she's like, I don't think she's like obviously she's not a good person, right? I feel like the end goal with her is gonna be like, not that she's gonna round out, like, and be a little bit nicer. Like, not a whole lot, I think, you know? Not a whole lot. Like, she's still gonna be a bitch, you know? She's still gonna do some, like, terrible things. But she's gonna have, like, a moment of sympathy or two, right? You know? And when we learn her reasons for, like, doing what she's doing, we might be like, okay, you know what? Alright. Fair. I don't know. It'll be neat to see her motivations. But like, yeah. Also, it'd be nice to see Loic's whole, like, motivations too, because he's got, like, what was it? In his dream, when Lilia was like, I asked you about your motivations, though, like, and, you know, then he woke up, like, so he, you know, like, it's interesting. We've got some good stuff going on. Damn. Damn. Oh my god. Damn, I was, like, locked in. This was, like, pretty good, you know? Damn. Yeah, wow. Good fucking game. Yeah. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. The art was like peak as always. The music was very nice, very atmospheric. The characters were very strong, of course. The prose was, like, very nice. I enjoyed being able to read everything. Very detailed. You had, like, the really nicely drawn backgrounds, but, like, even without them, like, everything was, like, very detailed and nice and, like, easy to follow along with. Yeah. The ever-changing cast profiles were nice. God, I can't believe Nino's fucking dead, man. I almost cried when I saw Naomi and, like, Tutu, and, like, I thought Tutu was, like, about to fucking die. I was, like, furiously, like, blinking it back and, like, wiping away my tears as they were, like, threatening to fall. Yeah. I love that alligator bitch. Love her. If she dies next game, well, maybe Loic should kill Izme. I don't know, man. Maybe he should kill himself so she dies. Me blaming it on her. Like, as me blaming it on her. No, honestly, she's cursed with making Tutu like her. The thing is like, yeah, she has to make sure that Tutu stays with her, right? So she will have to be a little bit nicer as a person, just by virtue of, like, you have to, like, earn her, like, trust. The way Tutu was like, she has to be a good person because Loic's still here, and then, oh my god, forget about her, and then get over it. Oh my god. Like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Holy shit. Wow. That was like a new low. That was a new low. Like, for her, even, right? Like, that was a new low. Oh my god. Like, oh, like, is he even... How much of himself is he gonna, like... I'm like, I just... Tutu having to witness that, like, oh my god, dude, that was fucking brutal. Like, Tutu's like, well, she must be nice. I just, oh, I can't get over that. That was, oh my god, that was brutal. That was so brutal. Oh my god. I feel so bad for the guy. Like, what if she just makes him forget his daughter? Like, he's not gonna. I think that's like the one line she won't cross, but also maybe she will. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be. I don't know. I'm wondering at what point she's gonna, like, hit the stopping point of this, right? Like at some point, right? Like, she's gonna, like, pivot from, like, she's gonna hit a limit to, like, her selfishness, right? Right? I don't know. It's so, like, hard to tell. Like, you know? I don't know. Like, at some point, something's gotta give, right? Like, at the very least, she has to pretend to be nice, right? To, like, because if she doesn't, no one's gonna fucking want to follow her, right? She's so selfish. Like, no one's gonna want to do anything with her. No one's gonna want to associate themselves with her. I will say, though, her looking a lot like the Builder when she's, like, not glammed up is, like, pretty interesting. So, like, I'm wondering how she's gonna end up, like, if that's going to have any effect at all, you know? Like, on Miss Fell. Yeah, like, I wonder. Like, turn off that glam for a sec, to fire off, like, a very charming smile, and then, like, throw it back on, you know? Like, yeah. Wow, yeah. Like, I don't know. IDK. What's gonna happen there, you know? I feel like Fel will join her and be like, bring back my dead girlfriend. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. I feel like that is what's gonna happen. I feel like it will, yeah. If she can even bring her back to begin with, you know, like, if the soul has departed, you'd have to drag it out from where it departed to, right? And then just, like, fucking, like, mishmash her body back and everything, and, like, I don't know. IDK. And then Loic going like, what did you make me lose? Like, oh my god. Oh, that's fucking horrifying. Like, in the midst of, like, grieving, and then, like, losing the knowledge of what you were grieving about. Like, bro. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? That was fucked up. That was so fucked up. What the hell? What the fuck, dude? That was so fucked up. Oh my god. What the hell? Dude, what the fuck? That was evil. Oh my god, the evil woman did something evil. That's terrible. Oh my god! Wow! What? Oh my god, you guys! Evil lady did something evil and mean! Wow, yeah. Damn. Holy sh... What? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna be thinking about this. I'm gonna be thinking about this. That was fucking terrible. That was terrible. What? You're a terrible person. You're a bad person. You are a bad person. You are a bad person, and children should beat you up like a piñata. Oh my god. You are a terrible person. Christ. Children should beat you with sticks until candy comes out of you. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Wow. What the fuck? You are a terrible person. What the hell? What the what? Like, what? Like, what? Like, that was, oh my god. No, oh my god. Oh my god. You guys, that was fucking terrible. That was so rough. It was so rough. What the hell? Loic, my boy. I don't know. FBLA says. We still have the choices thing. I wonder if we'll get any actual choices. Like, there's... To my knowledge, this story is going to be linear, right? But I wonder if we'll get any choices that show us anything, like, story-related extra, or, like... I'm assuming the choices, if we get any, will not affect the story flow or any endings, but will allow you to see maybe, like, a different scene or whatever, right? If that. And with the way, like, the visual novel is, like, programmed, I can easily just, like, scroll back and then, like, redo my choice if I'm not, like, down with it, right? Or save scum, like I did earlier, but, yeah. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. When the evil woman does something evil. Not cool, girl. Not cool. This was really good. It was really fun. Much better than the first chapter. Not that the first chapter was bad, but this was just really, really good. It was really engaging. I liked it a lot. There was a lot to like. No, yeah. The art of the Chimera, by the way, sick. When Tutu's like having her like breakdown and she has like the Chimera like sprite, very sick, very cool. Love it. It was awesome. Yeah. I like the dark humor. Also, like, I guess I'm used to like seeing like comedic scenes like be like, you know, like, oh haha, nothing bad's gonna happen, but Tutu getting eaten was really funny. But like she got eaten, right? Like that was like the consequence of that like humorous scene was that she got eaten. Which was I liked it. It was fun. It was dark comedy. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. Like oh my god, my girl. But also this is so fucking, you know, like pretty good. It was pretty good. Glad she's alive. Glad she's okay. Yeah. Bro, Izme is gonna be like, and like kill someone for me, and then like when he's having PTSD, she's gonna be like, forget your PTSD, and he's gonna be like, okay, yay, yeah, that one like, don't worry about it, okay, yay meme, yeah, that's like them, right? Yeah. Pretty good. The orange text making her command. Yeah. That's neat. I I have Umineko disease, where I talk about Umineko no Nakukorori at every given opportunity. My favorite visual novel ever. Her seeing the orange text reminds me of Beatrice's red text of truth. But the orange text is like here, it's like commanding. Whereas in Umineko, it's just like proclaiming the truth. Yeah. Yeah, wow. Izume has like the fucking power over words, and she can just like lay down the law all over Loic, and he can't even say bad. He's just gonna be like, yes, ma'am, thank you, ma'am. Oh my god. Forget about her and get over it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Bro, blink twice if you need help. My god, I love evil women, but like, oh my god. Very fun character writing. I love like, in like everything, you can see like trace, like she's selfish down to her very like core. Because she's very selfish, that also makes me feel like maybe she's like hurt. Deep down a little bit, I feel like maybe there's like something there, you know? Partially because she's like so hurt, right? Yeah. She's hurt she's selfish in a way that makes me think she feels she's owed something, I feel, you know? And you know, if you go back a little, if you rewind that a bit, not like rewind, but like, if you were, some people are very selfish, because they feel like they are owed something, because they experienced something that like made them, that like was like not great, right? So like I'm wondering if that's what's up with her, maybe? I don't know. That's like, you know, like I'm curious if it is that, or if like we don't know anything about her beyond the fact that she's a bitch, right? So I am curious about that. Yeah. Oh, I feel like it might be like that I'm placing my bets on she's selfish because that she's selfish because she feels like she's owed something, because she experienced something not great. You know, I feel like like that she feels like she's owed something is what I think. Yeah. But yeah. Okay. Or rather than like she's owed, it's like I deserve this as compensation. Like this is for me. Like, you know, like, yeah. It's like I'm taking it. I want it. I'm taking it, you know, that kind of, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I spent like an extra like half hour just like sitting here. I don't like just like in shock and like thinking about the ending. I'm just fine. Pretty good game. I've said this like 4 times now. So sorry. Or not, I don't know. Very fun visual novel. Big fan. I will, I don't know. I've been like binging Trails because it's really good. Trails is really good. I don't know what I'll do next. I think maybe I'll just go back to Trails. Who knows? But for now, I think I'll call it here. Yeah. I've completed chapter 2. I don't know if I gave any kind of numeric score to chapter 1, but this would be like a whole full point ahead of it, like, you know, if I did. Yes. Very good game. Liked it, loved it even. Pleasantly surprised by the baby gaze. The doomed Yuri, you know, that's so popular these days. Pretty good. Don't forget to if you're interested in this at all, you can find it on the itch page. I'm pretty sure if you just Google this game, you'll just find it anyways. I think it's like $10. Pretty good. Worth a shot, worth a play. As you can see, I liked it. Very well put together. Yeah. I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna head out now. I need to get an ending theme. I need to get an ending screen. That'll be something I look for, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for coming by. If you watch this live or as a VOD, yippee. Great to have you. And I'll see you in the next stream. In the next one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I hope y'all have a nice day or evening or whatever. Bye-bye. Izma's a fucking bitch. Bye.